much a wrap, even in this world where you get an extra regular season game than previous years with 17. And thus, we want the kid. He takes the pulse check. Or it's the ownership saying, Coach, it's time. That's why I mentioned multiple times my decision, I would say. So one way to get something.
I got Dak Prescott. It drafted me 4 quarterbacks.
Nice. Yeah, we're on that. We're on for the before the growl.
We're on before the growl. What is up? Mychal Thompson's hanging out. I don't hate my team.
Ireland. We did this thing called the Guillotine Draft last night. Guillotine Drafts is Matthew Berry's new venture, new website. And the deal is you draft a team, and then the team with the lowest score every week gets chopped. Like a guillotine.
And then
chopped.
all their players are back into the pool, and you have an amount of money to work with.
Yeah, 1,000 mythical, or not, they're not
mythical-ish dollars.
1,000 mythical-ish, yeah.
And then you can use that to bid on players. So, for example, if a team with Josh Allen gets knocked out first because the rest of their team's bad, you can bid $900 for Josh Allen.
Yep, not a bad move.
Stay in.
Ireland, what do you think of your team? You
I
auto
don't
draft
hate it.
No,
he's finding out right now.
Yeah, you're finding out your team right now.
But I've got a lot of guys that are out for the season. So how do I drop guys? Like, how do I drop Najee Harris? Or do I just live with it?
I think you drop him after this week.
I think you can. I think you could drop him now.
How do I bench Jaden Daniels? Because he's not going to play this
He's a maybe
Michael,
for this
Jaden
week.
Daniels going to play this week?
Yeah, he's practicing.
He's practicing, so
he's a questionable. Yeah.
Yeah, I like DeAndre Swift. I like Jalen Warren. I got Justin Jefferson, Nico Collins, Drake London.
Yeah,
good
like
team.
Solid.
Good team. I don't think you're
I'm
getting
not
shot.
going out first.
You know who my quarterback is?
Caleb.
Oh, wow.
Caleb Williams, absolutely.
Michael, do you think Caleb Williams has turned a corner?
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good player, man. He's just playing for a bad team, but he can definitely see the talent in him.
Mason says the Bears are not a bad team and says they will not finish last in that division. So I asked him, who are they going to beat? They're not beating the Packers.
No.
They're not beating the
Vikings.
Lions. Vikings won 30-0 last week.
Vikings. That's who. No, in fact, I
the
think
Vikings with Carson Wentz are better than they are with J.J. McCarthy.
You believe that?
I drafted him on my team league as my last pick.
As your last pick.
I was like, let's put him in there just in case it's not a 1 week triumph.
Right.
Where'd you get that salad from? Looks good.
Sweet Green. There's one right by my house.
Yeah,
it's
those
awesome.
are delicious.
All they do is sell salad.
Yeah.
What is it? Kale?
Yeah, you can put anything you want in.
Just stick protein in there. It's like chicken.
Yeah, it's kale, chicken, carrots, apples, and balsamic vinegar.
Is it like going to I've never been there. Is it like going to like an ice cream place and you're saying, yeah, I'll have that and that. Put those in, but don't put those in.
I use the app.
Yeah.
And I just order it and then go pick it up and it's ready.
God,
okay, so I had this scenario last night. I went to Kava.
I hear this.
I went to Kava, which is similar to Sweet Green, just like Greek food and has rice and stuff in it.
Yep.
And John sent a story to us today about how this person threatened to or did attempt to burn down this place for missing the mayo. Yeah, for missing the mayo.
They did.
And I was so frustrated because one, this Kava took like 30 minutes for me to get my food
which is the point of going there is that it doesn't take that long,
and it's also in totality 45 minutes from when I ordered it because I used the app to get it.
Right.
And then I get there, it's in an apartment building on the bottom level, and there is a fire alarm going off every 30 seconds.
Wow.
From the apartment building. So I'm off kilter. And then they forget all of my dressings on my salad. So literally it's not dressed at all.
Wow.
And I had
Did you
nothing.
leave before you figured that out?
I left before I figured it out. And so I was willing to burn down that Kava. Just kidding.
Yeah, please just
kidding.
Kid. Please just
kid. Alleged.
So, Mike, did you hear about this? There was a guy at a restaurant in Spain, and he asked for mayonnaise. And they said, we don't have any. And he burned down the restaurant. And Hellman's, the mayonnaise company, said, hey, we'll pay for the damages. And my question is, I understand what Hellman's is doing for the publicity, but
which they just got.
Doesn't this kind of glorify the arsonist?
No.
Well, he doesn't get any money from it.
I hope he's going to jail.
Does he not go to jail? Does the arsonist go to?
Did not just bail him out? I'd like that guy. He should not only go to jail, he should have to pay restitution to the restaurant.
Yeah, he's still going to jail. He has nothing to do with it.
I think it'd be different if like Hellman's was like, you're our new sponsor because you love mayo that much. I think that's a little different than them giving the money to the Spanish restaurant.
How would you react if you went to a restaurant and they refused to give you ketchup?
Refused? I would be upset, but I'd just go home and take it home and use my own ketchup.
What's weird about
the ketchup I have in my car?
You guys, Michael, have you been to Spain?
Yes, several times.
So I can't think of like the Spanish food that you would want mayonnaise for.
Yeah, I
like
can't think of
paella
either.
with mayonnaise.
No.
It's like seafood with
Unless they're
Just
mayonnaise.
having a sandwich.
Yeah, maybe a sandwich. Maybe he's got Subway over there or
Yeah.
something.
And it's
Maybe.
not that they denied him, as some chefs will do with steakhouses and say no ketchup
Or
we
no
will not
ranch.
serve.
I've been to places with no ranch.
This was a case of we just don't have it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean they don't have it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would burn it down. Allegedly.
Michael,
See, Emily, that's why you got to ask for your dressings on the side. That way you'll know you're taking
then
with you.
That's true.
And because if you put your dressing over your salad, it's going to be all soggy by the time you get home.
I like it soggy.
Oh, okay.
Michael, we only got about a minute here, but we're bringing the Golden Bachelor on today. It's
yes.
a guy who used to play for the Rams.
I heard.
If you were single
Mhm.
and they asked you to be the
Oh,
Golden
can
Bachelor,
you imagine?
what would you say?
No, I don't want. I hate
What?
cameras. Too
If
many
you
You're
were
cameras.
great on it.
No, it's too much of a commitment.
You don't hate cameras. You're great on camera.
Yeah,
what
but
are
not
you
all-
talking
not
about?
24
Cameras
hours
right
a
now.
day.
Stay on camera.
Not 24. I'm the anti-Mace. I don't want to be on camera.
You would make a great
No,
Golden
Julie,
Bachelor.
your wife, is the anti.
Now, Mace, if you were straight, you'd be a great bachelor.
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
thought Ben Lyons would be a good bachelor.
He'd be a great bachelor. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be a great. You want somebody who's going to be interesting. This guy's got a football background, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
He played
But he's got to change his name.
What?
Mel.
Mel.
John does
That
not.
name was
He does
Mel.
not like the name
No.
Mel.
Sounds like a fat truck
Like-
driver.
Well, you know what? I thought he was a brother when you told me his
Yeah,
name. What's
no.
his full name?
Mel Owens.
Mel Owens.
Owens sounds like a
it
brother.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not.
But his name should be Conrad or Courtney or something.
Courtney. That's a woman's name.
Yeah.
No, you could
No,
no,
Courtney B. Vance.
No,
Yeah.
really
Okay.
rich people can
Okay,
go by
sure.
Courtney.
Right,
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
Leslie.
Right, yeah.
Anyway.
All
Makes
right,
me whatever.
coming up next, the real part on radio, on the app, and on YouTube. Thanks for watching Before the Grow.
In your body for constipation relief. Find Miralax today at your local retailer.
Use as directed for occasional constipation.
Huge savings on Dell AI PCs with Intel Core Ultra processors are here, and they're newly designed to help you do more faster. They can generate code, edit images, multitask without lag, draft emails, summarize documents, create live translations, and even extend your battery life. That's the power of Dell AI with Intel inside. Upgrade today by visiting Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Hey, it's Cap. Inheriting a home can be overwhelming, but Seller's Advantage makes it easy. One customer shared, quote, inheriting a home felt like too much work. Seller's Advantage gave us a reasonable offer, handled everything, and closed in 3 weeks. I highly recommend them. Skip repairs and headaches. Call Seller's Advantage today at 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Hey, soccer fans, want to be at the biggest match of the season? San Antonio Cardinale Wine is giving you the chance to win 2 tickets, plus flights and hotel to the final match of the season. Feel the roar of the crowd, the energy of every goal, and see who will raise the cup live and in person. Don't wait. Head to soccerdreamticket.com and enter now. That's soccerdreamticket.com. Brought to you by San Antonio Cardinale, the perfect game day wine. Enter today at soccerdreamticket.com.
Buying a car or refinancing? Navy Federal Credit Union offers great auto loan rates, 90-day pre-approvals, and military discounts. Applying is easy, and you could get a decision in seconds. You could even refinance from another lender with Navy Federal and get a $200 bonus. At Navy Federal, our members are the mission. Find out more at NavyFederal.org/auto loans.
Credit and collateral subject to approval. Rates are subject to change and are based on creditworthiness. Refinance loan must be at least $5,000 to be eligible for the $200 bonus. Terms and conditions apply. Terms and conditions apply for military discounts. Navy Federal is insured by NCUA.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
ESPN 710 Los Angeles. Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Wednesday afternoon.
Ireland, best show on the radio.
Here we go, Wednesday, the 24th of September. The Hall of Famers Mason and Ireland are here. Producer Emily, producer Brian Cohen, the social team in the back. And yesterday on the show, by the way, Mace will definitely have a lot to say, so will Johnny I, about that bullpen destruction yesterday against the Phillies. More on that in moments. But first, yesterday, we learned about Mason and Ready Whip.
Right, so you don't even want the food in the rider.
Yeah. If you want to like give me a fruit plate or something.
What about some Ready Whip?
No, I don't.
Ready Whip is so good. Some nights I want more than one hit.
I don't know if this is a bit or not. Actually.
No, it's not a bit. It's 100% not a bit.
Okay.
100%.
What happens if like you don't have any Ready Whip in the house? Juan uses the last of it.
He gets in huge trouble.
So then, do you run to the grocery store and get your fix?
I probably do. I don't want to buy back alley Ready Whip.
Are you like knocking on the door of Ralph's?
Is back alley
Ready Whip? Yeah,
you're making
dangerous.
it seem like Ready Whip is like cocaine in 1968.
By the way, you know the end after it's over, that does nothing for me. Like where you shoot the air into your mouth and it's supposed to, you know what I'm talking about, right? The aerosol, it doesn't do anything for me. I don't get a buzz out of it. What's the point?
You're huffing Ready Whip?
Yeah, has anybody ever huffed Ready Whip?
Oh, I'd like to see a video with Mace shooting the Ready Whip in his mouth. I'm not going to lie. And that kind of glory is what makes Mason and Ireland the biggest show on the radio and, of course, the hottest show on YouTube. Let's get to it. The biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, your Wednesday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Mychal Thompson's going to hang out today.
So with that said, let's get this show on the road.
There's Mom, and there's Mychal Thompson.
You gotta send me Donna's email and cell number for a ticket to start.
I will do that. Yeah.
Are you gonna chastise her for saying the F word?
No.
She's feisty, man. I like that.
Yeah, no, they're going to be at the Acrisure game in Palm Springs.
Good.
Yeah.
Which is, by the way, a week from Friday.
Is that crazy or what?
The Pope's gonna come in to bless the Lakers. Pope Leo.
Pope Leo. Not Pope Leo. So, ladies and gentlemen, I smell something burning. What is that?
The Dodger bullpen?
Yes!
Mace, I've had it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I've had it.
It's a joke.
All right, listen to me carefully. If the Dodgers continue to put those relievers into games, they deserve to lose.
Right.
This is all on Andrew Friedman, Dave Roberts, and the Dodger front office. We've seen this movie enough that we know how it ends.
Right.
If you continue to put Tanner Scott into high-leverage situations, you deserve to lose. And I don't care how much you're paying him or Kirby
Means
Yates
nothing.
or Alex Vesia or Anthony Bonda. No. This is what you do starting tonight. All right? The first series, guys, is a best of 3.
Correct.
You start Ohtani in game 1.
Yep.
You start Yamamoto in game 2.
Snell in game 3.
Snell in game 3. You take Kershaw and Glasnow and Sheehan and any of these other starters and put them in the bullpen. And that's where you go after this. The Dodgers starters, Joe Davis was talking about it last night, have been off the charts for a month.
Unreal.
They have the best starting pitching
State of the art
in all of baseball, and these relievers can't get anyone out. Stop putting them in. Why do they continue to put them in again and again and again and again? It makes no effing sense. Explain it to me.
I wish I could. I wish I could. Ultimately, this is on Friedman. Friedman has completely effed this thing up. First of all, he invested a whole...
Not yet he hasn't. He can save it.
He has. He has messed it up.
I'm telling you, if he does what I'm saying, he can save it.
At the trade deadline, we could have had Yohan Duran. We could have had Mason Mel. We could have had a legit closer at the deadline. Instead, he got Brock Stewart, who now might not even pitch the rest of the year. Might not even pitch the rest of the year. That's your trade deadline move? That's what... While everybody's bullpen got better, the Dodgers' bullpen stayed the same, and it was awful.
Oh, Mace, you're being kind. They didn't say the same. They've gotten worse. Tanner Scott has now blown 11 saves.
Yes.
I mean, last night they had that game. And by the way, they got to quit screwing around. They just let the Diamondbacks back into the henhouse.
Correct.
The Diamondbacks are now a game and a half back, or maybe a game out of the wild card. And now the Padres are a game and a half back in the West.
That's the one I'm scared
about. And you're
about.
going to have to play Seattle this weekend, who's really, really good. They're activating Roki Sasaki today.
And I want to see what he does.
Put his ass in the bullpen.
We're going to see him tonight.
Don't even let him sit in the dugout. Put him in the bullpen and tell him your phone's going to ring in the 7th inning. Let's see if he can help. But these relievers, I'm done with them.
Yeah, that's exactly the reason. Sasaki pitched out of the bullpen a couple of games in OKC. They are hoping that there's something there. His fastball is back up to 99, 100 miles an hour. But at this point, I don't know how you look at Tanner Scott and don't say he's unpitchable.
I wouldn't even.
He's unpitchable.
I wouldn't even put him on the roster.
No, I would not either. I would not put Tanner Scott on the roster.
And I wouldn't put Kirby Yates on the roster. I wouldn't put Blake Trinan on the roster. I wouldn't put Michael Kopech on the roster. Done. You guys had 160 games to show us whether you could do the job. We now know you cannot.
Yep.
So, but I'm a little higher on the Dodgers than you are.
I am not high on the Dodgers.
Because I think, to Michael, you made this point off the air, they have enough starting pitching where they can save it. If they bring Sheeran in and they bring Glasnow in and they bring Sasaki, maybe we'll see what he does this week. But he throws 101 miles an hour. Then I feel like we've got a chance. But Emily, Brian, did you guys watch the end of the Dodger game last night?
I did.
Okay.
Saw the highlights.
All right.
Low lights.
BC, when they brought Tanner Scott in, all right, they were ahead 4-3. I literally said, this game is over.
Yep.
The Dodgers are going to lose.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
And I just watched it play out in real time. And it's so effing predictable.
So here's how bad Tanner Scott is right now. Here's how bad.
How bad is he?
Thank you. He threw 21 pitches last night, 18 of them sliders. He is the most predictable guy in the world. All you had to do was sit back, look slider. That's what Perdomo did, and that's how they won the game. But, I mean, if you're a relief pitcher and you're throwing the same pitch over and over and over again, and your fastball is incredible, what are you doing?
I've been saying it for weeks. I think the Dodgers have been using this regular season as a dress rehearsal to get ready for the playoffs. Dress rehearsal is over, all right? You've got 5 games left. 5. If you mess around and play with your food, you're going to end up being the road team in a 3-game series in Chicago where the Cubs have kicked your ass. Don't do it. Quit screwing around. Get those relievers and say, thank you for your service. You're no longer needed.
Right. Now,
that's it.
The
Done.
one guy that
With
I was
all of them.
thinking about last night, a non-pitcher, is Will Smith.
Right.
Would Will Smith have allowed Tanner Scott to throw slider after slider after slider after slider? No. He would have got – Ben Rortvedt did not get him off that pitch.
I actually think those decisions are being made by Mark Pryor and higher up.
No. Not in the context of the game. No, when he's on the mound, you think they told him throw 18 of your 21 pitches for sliders?
I do.
Afterwards, Dave Roberts said he should never throw 18 of his 21 pitches.
Maybe you're right.
Dave Roberts said absolutely not.
I think we're so far past that, trying to save Tanner Scott.
Yeah, well, that's over.
I'm just done with him.
Yeah,
I'm done with him. I'm done with Yates. I'm done with even the guy like Vesia pitched okay last night. I'm done with him.
Okay.
I'm done with him.
Right.
I mean,
but at some point you're going to need 3 outs.
Right. And what I say, when you need those 3 outs, you try and get Sheehan, Kershaw, Sasaki, Glasnow, all coming out of the bullpen.
What about if that just doesn't work? You're asking guys to do things they don't normally do. What if it doesn't work?
Then you lose.
This is my thought. I think this is the most flawed Dodger team we've seen in a long time. I mean, John.
I disagree.
Bullpens win championships.
Not always.
Look at last year's World Series. It was the bullpen that won the championship. They had 2.5 starting pitchers.
Who closed the game? The clinching game in the World Series.
Well, they put him on the mound for the final. They always do that.
Right.
Urias in 2020.
Right.
Last year, Walker Buehler.
Both starters.
But one game.
Both starters.
One game. But just the closeout game.
Right. But like Joe Davis said last night, had they gotten that game to the 10th inning, and by the way, I knew they weren't because Tanner Scott came in.
Way.
But they were going to pitch Kershaw. Tonight, I think you're going to see Sasaki in relief.
Well, Sasaki is only going to be – he's going to be exclusively a reliever. He is not going to start at all.
But think about what we're talking about here. Even in a best of 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so the way this works is first round best of 3, second round best of 5, and then NLCS and World Series is best of 7.
Yep.
Even in a best of 5, you only need 3 starters.
Right.
All right? So your 3 starters are Shohei Ohtani, Yoshi Yamamoto, and Blake Snell. That's all you need.
Yep.
If your name is not one of those 3 names, you put your butt in one of those folding chairs. Clayton Kershaw, come on down to the bullpen.
Yep.
Emmett Sheehan, come on down to the bullpen. Tyler Glasnow, bullpen. Roki Sasaki, bullpen. That's your bullpen. You cannot keep playing this record. We've heard it a million times. We know how the song ends. We don't want it.
Yeah, it's just, and again, I go back to Friedman. I mean, seriously, what was he doing at the trade deadline? Completely asleep at the wheel. His worst job as a general manager,
right,
period.
That's we can't do anything about that
Why
now.
But ultimately, it is Friedman.
Right, but it sounds like you've given up on them for this year. I haven't
I'm
yet.
rooting like hell for him, but I would
yet.
be very surprised if they win the World Series at this point. I would be very surprised. Philly, Milwaukee, those are the teams that scare me.
I think if they stick with our plan.
I just saw them versus Philly.
Right. I think if they stick with our plan and use the starters out of the bullpen, that they can beat
But you're
Philly
assuming
and
it's
beat
going to
Milwaukee.
work. You're assuming it's going to work. These are roles that these guys have never felt. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Last year they got through with 2.5 starters. This year they've got only starters and not a single trustable reliever. The trust tree is bare.
Yes.
There is no one to
Agreed.
trust anymore.
What are you going to say, Em?
I was going to say, as a thing of solace for Dodgers fans, as are incensed as you guys are, 2019, the Nationals won the World Series riding on their
Patrick
pitching.
Corbin and,
they had Strasburg and they had Scherzer, and they rode their starters when their bullpen was a disaster.
Yes.
So there is a way in which you can win a World Series if your offense heats up, which the Dodgers have the ability to. They have the best lineup in baseball.
Yeah,
I would say.
They do.
And
they're
you have the
scoring
best
enough
pitching
runs.
in baseball. So I think if you just go up 7-0, you just hope the bullpen can hold on. I think you can do it.
Yeah. If I told you you've got to bet everything you have on one team to win the World Series this year, who do you bet it on? Everything you have.
Probably still the Dodgers.
Me, I'm with them.
Yeah, I'm not.
What's your answer to that?
Philly.
Even with no Zach Wheeler and maybe no Trey Turner.
And they've choked it away.
I just saw them ruin the Dodgers. I mean, that is a really good Philly team. With a bullpen, Yohan Duran who can close. With starting pitching, like Christopher Sanchez and Ranger Suarez, and really, really good starting pitching. And a lineup that includes Bryce Harper. A lineup that includes Kyle Schwarber. I mean, I just think that's the team to beat. Brian, if you had to put everything on one team, you're going to tell me Dodgers. I can see it on your face.
Of course. Yeah. Come on now. Why would I not?
Because you would lose everything.
I don't. The only teams that really scare me in the National League are the Padres, because you face them so much and they have so much going back and forth. And if the Diamondbacks can somehow squeak in there, like
the Diamondbacks scare you, I think the Mets. I think the Reds,
the
Reds and Mets.
The Diamondbacks and the Padres are not scared of the Dodgers at all.
No.
Not that the Mets and the Reds are, but the Reds really wet the bed last night.
Yes, they did.
They were in control of that final wild card spot. And had the season ended yesterday, it would have been Reds at Dodgers.
Yep.
They go and lose to Pittsburgh, and then the Mets came from behind to win. So now the Mets are back in control of their own destiny with only 5 games to go.
Yes.
So maybe it is going to be the Mets. But none of it's going to matter
What
if they
a
keep
disaster.
putting these bullpen losers
What
in.
a disaster.
And I mean, we're not. This isn't. This isn't Little League. This isn't AYSO soccer. This isn't everybody has a right to play. This is professional
Who cares
sports.
about that? Yeah.
Screw that.
Yeah.
Put the starters that you're not using in the bullpen. You have the best starting pitchers in all of Major
Bar
League
none.
Baseball. They should not be sitting there collecting dust with the season on the line. Tell those relievers to go to Cancun. We don't want you, and we don't need you. I think that's their only way to win this thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
And if they don't, if they continue to put in Tanner Scott, Kirby Yates, Blake Trinan, guys like
Friedman
that,
too,
then they deserve to lose. I'm rooting for the Dodgers. Everybody here is rooting for the Dodgers.
rooting like hell for the Dodgers.
But you deserve to lose if you ignore the warning signs and continue to pitch those guys. You can't do it.
I want to quote Tanner Scott, who said this.
baseball hates me right now.
Baseball does. And Dodger fans, I won't say hate, but we are extremely, extremely unhappy.
Baseball hates me right now.
Baseball does.
We have a really good show today.
Yeah, really good. All kinds of stuff. Michael, of course, is here. Michael has not had a take on the Dodgers. He's got, what are you doing this?
I've been too busy watching First Amendment audits. I really haven't been paying attention to baseball much.
There you
this
go.
year.
We got Mel Owens, the Golden Bachelor, coming on. He's a former Ram. I
was surprised when I asked Michael before the show if he wasn't married, would he be the Golden Bachelor? And you said,
nah, too many cameras.
Yeah, too many cameras. Yeah, there are a lot of
What's
cameras.
that kind of people around you all day, 24 hours a day? Come on.
So we got that coming up. We've got
Gary Martin, the sign guy.
The sign
Gary
guy.
Martin Zelman, yeah.
Exactly.
He's coming on at 1:30. And then
Sean McVey.
McVay's
About
coming on in
2:35.
the final hour.
Yeah,
wow.
final hour. So we're loaded
It's a
up
real
today.
show today.
Yeah. All right. So coming up next for you, I want to do a little bit of NBA. I've got an interesting survey of NBA execs and scouts, and I want to bounce stuff off you guys coming up next. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen.
And ESPN LA is the new home of the Rich Eisen Show in the Southland.
When McCarthy threw that pick six, I just popped on, and the number of people are like, it's amazing what happens when Colin Stallion's not on the sideline. I went in people's feeds that I barely speak to. You were like, hey, troll. I did actually say troll to somebody. The home of USC football, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, 710 ESPN, and always on the new ESPN LA app.
Football.
All right, so I want to ask you about age. Is that to you just a number?
Spirit has no age.
You're open to dating women in their 60s?
Of course.
Are you open
to
dating women that are older than you?
Yeah, of course.
Well, that's not what you said on the podcast a few months ago.
I hope it doesn't impact this journey.
I gotta ask you.
Go ahead.
What the was that podcast?
They have to be between 45 and 60, and if they're over 60, they're getting cut.
No, he didn't.
No, he did.
I thought that his statements were shallow.
Whoa.
You're going to be the oldest man I've ever dated.
I like the idea of roasting Mel.
I heard on the podcast that Mel likes to date 40 to 60-year-olds. You know what I thought to myself? That's the first thing we have in common.
I wanted to bring a few props
To show Mel what 60 looks like.
Bicep number 1, bicep number 2.
We're gonna give Mel a run for his money.
It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
John Ireland for Blue Ice, the finest potato vodka sourced from Idaho and pure Snake River Aquafire water. Find classic Blue Ice vodka or any of their unique flavors in stores or ask for it by name. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste is everything.
One of LA's best kept secrets in the heart of Los Angeles, East Central Hotel offers effortless accommodations and unparalleled accessibility. The East Central Hotel is for everyone looking for entertainment with their trendy spacious rooms, a renovated gym, and a patio lounge for breakfast, dinner, and drinks. Stop by their incredible Nixo Lounge before your next event at LA Live. Book your stay at eastcentralhotel.com or call 213-748-1291 today at Entertainment's official address.
George Chevrolet's model year-end sell-a-thon is here. With new vehicles arriving daily, they're cranking up the savings to move every remaining 25 model in stock. For a limited time, save up to $10,000 on a brand new Silverado 1500, $5,000 off select Tahoe and Suburbans, and over $22,000 off a Silverado EV work truck. Prior rental next to new and ready for your business. Visit George Chevrolet in Bellflower or at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Discount calculated off MSRP select models. These offer approved by GM Financial. It's 9/30/25. Full details call 866-949-4805.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Wednesday afternoon. Fun and frivolity on this show every day.
Coming up next for you is mankind on the verge of extinction.
What a tease.
Yeah. We will tell you if you're about to be extinct next.
And remember, if you like fun and frivolity in the morning, have you tried the new Sedano and Cap morning show? Starts at 7 a.m. weekdays, 9 a.m. the YouTube only hour when Eisen begins. I mean, just think about all the listening you could do. Sedano and Cap in the morning, then Rich Eisen show, then Mason and Ireland. Your day's set, Jack. Then sprinkle a little DeMarco and Travis on it in the afternoon. Why not? More of Mason and Ireland your Wednesday right now on 710 ESPN and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
I think I've seen this film before.
Okay.
This is us to the Dodgers bullpen.
Okay.
I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending.
Didn't like the ending, says
Taylor Swift song?
T. Swift. Yes. All right. So, we'll put a pin in the Dodger conversation. I saw something today, and this guy always entertains me. Mad Dog, Chris Russo. So we cut this down a little bit. He is very upset about what's going on in college football. Listen to this.
Great Saturday of college football. I'll sit down, get my little cookies, a little glass of milk at 3:30 in the afternoon, and yes, I'll take a gummy. And I got all these games. I got Georgia, Alabama, and then I got Penn State and Oregon. And then I go look at the TV slate. Why does college football still do this? They cannibalize each other. Oregon and Penn State. The biggest game of the Big Ten this year is on NBC, and we at ABC put Alabama, Georgia on at the same time at 7:30. I mean, that's ridiculous. It's the SEC, Big Ten, the best conferences. It's the two best games. Here it is, college football. Some weeks they give you absolutely nothing. You have no games to watch. FIU at Villanova at Penn State. You got nothing. Last week they gave you Michigan, Nebraska. Nobody cares. Miami, Florida. Nobody cares. They got two great games, and they put them on at the same time. Oh, my, what am I supposed to do? I don't want to be fooling out that. I'm going to be high anyway, and I don't want to be fooling out that. Don't be gadget at 7:30.
I'm going to be high anyway, says Chris Russo. Yes, I want to party with the Mad Dog. It is true. It is weird that those games, the two best games of the weekend and two of the better games of the year, are on at precisely the same time. And I understand it's television. Everybody wants to compete, all that stuff. But for a college football fan, I guess you're using the last button a lot, the back button throughout the night.
But now, because of so many streaming services, the back button, the last button, doesn't necessarily solve your problem.
That is what they need to invent, is the back button, which includes streaming services, so I can go from Netflix to
Somebody
network.
will.
Yeah.
Somebody will invent it. But
those are two great games.
Yeah. Michael, which one are you going to watch? Are you going to watch Penn State, Oregon, or Georgia, Alabama?
I'm going to watch the WNBA playoffs.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you surprised that the Liberty fired that coach?
Yeah, because she took him to the title last year.
Yeah.
They're going to go after is Dawn Staley. And there's your WNBA Talk of the Year.
Oh, also the game last night was really good.
Yeah, that was a good game.
I watched that game, went overtime.
Yep.
It was really, and they FISA had the opportunity to win that game.
The correct answer is Penn State, Ohio. Penn State and Oregon.
Come on,
I'm with
Use
you.
misogynist.
Penn State, Oregon's a great game. Drew Aller, Dante Moore.
I'm going to bet some mythical money on Oregon in that game.
Keep betting.
I get 3.5.
Keep betting.
Yeah, what, Emily? We can do it later, but look up the mythical money numbers because I am
game's
backing
at
up.
Penn State, right?
Yeah, I am backing up to you.
Yeah,
and the game is in Happy Valley.
Yep.
And Penn State is a 3.5-point favorite.
Here's where we are right now. We got John at 174K, and then Mace is at 59K.
Oh, right. I guess you need to back up more.
Okay.
Keep backing up.
How about this?
Yeah.
20K on Oregon. Give me the 3.5.
There you go. 20K.
You agree with that, Michael? Everybody on Get Up this morning picked Penn State.
Go Drew
Every
Aller,
single one
go
of them.
Penn State.
Where's the game? At Penn State?
At Penn State. I get 3.5, and I get Oregon.
Yeah, I'll go with Oregon.
Hey, can I ask you guys something? I brought this up last week, but it happened again, and I do not get it. Did you see Purdue got weather delayed again?
Yeah.
Michael, I I know there have been weather delays in the past, but I've seen 4 of them this year, and we're only in week 4.
So what do you
Why
mean?
is everybody so scared of the weather?
Look,
Because
it's
of lightning.
football.
It's lightning.
It's not just the players.
Do you
it's
stay
the
on the
stand.
course if there's lightning?
Yeah, you know what I do?
What?
I take out a 1-iron and I hold it up over
Right,
my head.
right.
Because
Like the
not
guy in
even,
Caddyshack.
Yeah, not even God can
Yeah.
hit a 1-iron.
But I don't understand your lack of understanding of this. If there's lightning, you can't play.
You got to leave.
You got
Ireland.
you can't be on the field if there's lightning.
You stay on the course when there's lightning out there?
Sure, why not?
You do not.
Man, you
If
taking a chance.
if there is lightning, you do not stay on the course.
I don't think it's ever happened.
Well, yeah, I guess we live in Southern California. It's never happened anywhere.
Yeah, but anytime
Not
you see
to me.
lightning,
Yeah.
I've never left. I mean, if it starts pouring rain, sometimes
because
we'll
it's
leave.
not only unsafe for the players. The fans might get hit by lightning in the stands.
It's true.
Yeah, but why is it happening so much more often now than it did 20 years ago?
Bad weather.
Bad weather. Ireland.
Are we better at prognosticating weather?
No.
Probably.
I think that also weather has gotten worse.
Maybe.
Yeah. You think weather's getting? Yeah, weather's getting worse all the time.
Hey, this guy.
Let's flip a switch and change it. Like,
Yeah,
like
this
we're,
guy
like
Mel
we're Simon
Owens
Bar
said
Sinister.
that's coming on the Golden Bachelor.
Yeah.
Does that show start tonight?
Tonight at 8 o'clock on ABC.
Huh.
Yeah.
What's the youngest?
I'm trying to think of a reason not to watch it.
Oh, you
Oh,
definitely
John,
gotta watch it.
you gotta watch it.
And I think I am going to watch it. I'm going to flip between that and the Dodger game.
Emily, what's the cutoff age for the youngest? There's no Jordan Hudson's on this.
No.
On this show, is there?
No. What is? Well, we'll talk to Mel about that. We'll talk about the age ranges and all that stuff.
Did Mel get in trouble when he said that he set an age range at some point?
Yes.
Em? Did
On
he
a
get-
podcast before the season started, he said that he wouldn't want to date anyone over 60. He has since walked it back, and the ladies from the promo give him a little heat for that. I think that's a
well,
good
it
in a
depends who
relationship.
it is. Like, how old's Elizabeth Hurley? I would date her no matter
She's in the late 50s, I think.
It's just a random poll.
No, yeah, but
Elizabeth Hurley.
You know,
I'm going to guess 57.
You know who she's dating, Mace?
No.
I could give you 100 guesses.
Oh,
and you
could
wouldn't
give
get
me
it.
a million guesses. I wouldn't get it.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh, Billy Ray Cyrus.
All right.
Still
Nice
rocking the mullet.
I also think their ages range from 58 to 77.
All right, yeah. And how old is Elizabeth? 57?
She is 60.
60. Okay.
60 on the dot.
Yeah, so, I mean, Mel's not saying no to Elizabeth Hurley. Come
Yeah.
on.
All right, Mel Owens, the Golden Bachelor. Next, ESPN LA giving you a chance to win a brand new Pedego e-bike. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and Morales this Sunday for the Rams postgame show live from Hollywood Park Casino. While you're there, enter to win the e-bike. Plus, score other great prizes like signed memorabilia and tickets to upcoming ESPN LA events. Don't miss it. Hollywood Park Casino, 3883 West Century Boulevard in Inglewood. That's this Sunday after the game. Got to be 21 or older. Hollywood Park Casino, party and play 24/7. All right. He's dating the world. He's the Golden Bachelor. Mel Owens will join us next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Mornings on ESPN LA will never be the same.
And then my stomach is like, uh-oh.
What is wrong with your stomach?
Well, now in the back of my car,
Yeah.
I got extra underpants.
It depends.
Brought an extra pair of pants just in case.
Yeah.
And then I had like 2 rolls of toilet paper in case I have to pull over on the side of the road.
Unbelievable.
Think about the new audience. It's like they really put this show on in the morning.
Right.
Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Injured in an accident? Don't sit on the sidelines. It's Travis, and at the law office of Joseph S. Normand, Joe and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way to the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with the law office of Joseph S. Normand.
Chris Morales here. So many things, big and little, make you uniquely you. Your hobbies, dreams, career, family, and more. Addiction to drugs, including opioids and stimulants, can strip these away from you. This National Recovery Month, recover your life. Choose treatment for drug addiction and get back to what matters most. Find a provider and proven treatment option that's right for you. Recover you at choosechangeca.org.
With America's best lineup of hybrids from Hyundai, you get the best of both worlds. Like the stylish yet capable Santa Fe Hybrid, backed by America's best warranty. The Hyundai Santa Fe Hybrid. It's the best of both worlds.
Get 0% APR on the Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid, or get up to $3,500 bonus cash on select trims. See your local Hyundai dealer. Offers end September 30th. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Summer's almost over, but there's still time to work on that sunburn. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
With over 40 big screens showing all the big games, you can catch every play from wherever you eat, stay, and play.
Number 2.
War, live December 6th. Get tickets now.
And the number 1 reason.
Win a new Dodge Charger Daytona RT. Use your rewards card at your favorite table games to enter through September 28th.
Morongo, good times.
Want to sell your home because you're downsizing? Call Seller's Advantage. Want to sell the home that you've inherited? Call Seller's Advantage. Want to sell your home and take advantage of your equity? Call Seller's Advantage. No matter what your reason for selling, Seller's Advantage will make you a competitive cash offer and can close in as little as days or as long as you need. Don't worry about the condition of your home. You don't need to pay for costly repairs because they buy as is. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes for over 20 years, focusing on helping sellers get the highest offer possible without having to get it ready for the market or deal with agents or pay commissions. They make selling easy and painless. They'll even offer you a $20,000 advance for moving and other expenses. If it's time to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a no-obligation offer. Call 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-397-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
So that's why I deliver. Red light player. When the red light goes on, look out, I'm on it.
That's Steve Mason and John Ireland.
That's what they say is you're a red light
player.
Especially in Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah. No, I never played there.
Mason and Ireland. Right now.
They're playing the song, the Ramit song, and
I wonder if Mel was in the Ramit video.
It's a good question. Joining us right now is former Ram, I guess you're always a Michigan Wolverine, the Golden Bachelor, Mel Owens. Mel, thank you very much for coming on. How are you, man?
Good. Hey, where'd you get that old hit Ramit?
Ramit, yeah. No, Mel, were you in it? Are you in that video? There's a bunch of Rams in that video. Were you one of them?
Okay, a little backstory to this. I actually got the album cover, and I did have the album, but there's a reason I didn't do it.
Which is
why you're asking me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Didn't do it.
Yeah, because
I didn't do it. They asked, who wanted to do it. I go, I know it might be good for posterity, but not good for me. For posterity.
I don't blame you. Yeah. My buddy Jim.
Yeah, exactly.
My buddy Jim Hill's brother David is in that video. David Hill.
I played with David. Jimmy Collins is in that one. David Hill, Eric Dickerson, Nolan Cromwell, Eric Eckern.
Yeah, a bunch of people.
Johnny Johnson, Ron Brown.
Yeah, a bunch of them. So, Mel, here
OGs. Those are OGs.
Yeah. Well, we were huge Ram fans in the 80s.
Oh,
so
my God,
we
love
obviously
the Rams.
we saw those teams play, and you were on them. Mel, my first question for you is: when your old teammates, other football players, found out you were going to be the Golden Bachelor, were they supportive, or like in a lot of locker rooms, were they giving you a hard time?
To a person, to a man, to a player, they were all supportive. All of them, every single one of them. They're very supportive, and they told me just go for it. They love it.
So how did this happen? How did you wind up the Golden Bachelor? Do you apply? Is there like an application, all that kind of stuff? How's it work?
I heard Mychal Thompson is on the show.
He's
today.
right here.
He's right here. Mel, say hi.
Okay.
Hey, Mel.
All right. So where did your son go to high school?
Santa Margarita Catholic High.
Okay, that's where my boys went.
Cool.
One's still there.
Let's see.
One boy is still there, Santa Margarita Catholic. So I was the assistant coach in the last couple of years, and the announcer on the football team texted me and goes, "Hey, someone from casting wants you to call him." And long story short, I called, and it was from the Bachelor, the Golden Bachelor, and one thing led to another. But that's how I got it. So Paul Shepard is the announcer. He was actually the receiver for John Elway in high school at
Granite Hills. Sure.
So Paul Shepard's the guy who got it all started for me, who's the announcer at Santa Margarita Catholic High School football.
All right.
Now, Mel, for people who don't know, Mel was married for over 20 years, a successful marriage, had 2 sons. And Mel, you got divorced a few years ago. If I would have told you that when you got divorced, that in 5 years you were going to be on the Golden Bachelor, would you have thought I was nuts?
Yeah, I would think you were nuts. I had no idea.
So you do it, and now they filmed it, but it debuts tonight. It comes out tonight. How would you describe the overall experience? Positive? If you would you recommend it? Like if Mychal was single, would you recommend to other people your age to do it, or what was your experience like?
If they asked me to do it 100 times, I would do it 100 times.
Whoa! Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
It was that good.
Oh, that's very cool.
Hey,
So-
Mel, when you were meeting the ladies for the first time, you're obviously not going to say or reveal anything, but did 1 or 2 or 3 of them have one of those like love at first sight reactions from you?
I don't know if it's love at first sight, but they definitely have some chemistry at first sight. So they're all beautiful, right? And each one that comes out of the limousine, it's just better and better. So it was extremely extraordinary experience standing there and watching them come up one at a time. It was just a great thing. It really was.
So what's the story? There was a little bit of controversy where you said, I'm not dating anybody over the age of 60 or something like that. What was that about?
Well, I was on a podcast from one of the former Michigan football players, and he played in the NFL, John Jensen. And I was on his podcast, and they asked my preferences. And I wasn't really that familiar with the show, but, I gave him my preferences. And, I apologized to all the women. It was a bit insensitive and, unkind. And I apologized. But all the women that were on the show were just fantastic.
Oh, that's great.
And beautiful and accomplished. And it was a very good experience.
Mel, did you meet, you being a former athlete and a highly accomplished one, did you meet any of the ladies you meet were not a sports fan, had no idea about sports or any sport at all?
They were all familiar with sports, and they knew a little bit about me. Obviously, they knew that I was casted before them, and they knew that. But I didn't know that any of them did not know about me. Some did and some didn't, to some degree. And I don't know to what degree they knew beforehand. I didn't know that.
Mel Owens, who is the Golden Bachelor. It debuts tonight on ABC. He's a 66-year-old former NFL player, played for the Rams from 1981 to 1989, and he's the star of the show starting tonight. Mel, all of us have a type, and I would think you went into that with certain characteristics in mind. Did any of the women surprise you? Like, did maybe you never thought you would go for a girl like that, but for whatever reason, you found yourself attracted to him. Were you surprised at all?
They were all fantastic. They were in their own right, and they're all accomplished and beautiful women. So I would encourage you to watch it, and you're going to see what I saw. And they didn't surprise me because they're all great, and I knew they were when they walked out. And you start talking to them. And you just find out how brilliant they are and accomplished, and they're just stunning in their blowaway. So I would encourage to watch it because you're going to see some extraordinary women. You really are.
We're talking to Mel Owens, the Golden Bachelor. Mel, if I was the Bachelor, and I'm 62, so I would have to be the Golden Bachelor like you are. The thing that I would be uncomfortable with, and you've said it, that several of these women, if not all of them, were excellent. You enjoyed dealing with all of them. I would feel bad about cutting people, like cutting them loose. Was that difficult for you?
It is, because even the first night when you really don't know them that well, because you meet them for the first time, they have a conversation with them, And you've got to make a gut decision based on, spontaneity and chemistry. And, the first ones that are let go, you just hope you don't, let the wrong ones go. And as it goes through the show, it gets more difficult because you know them a lot better as it goes. So it doesn't get any better as the show progresses, and it's just a difficult process. It really is. And that's probably one of the things that, I didn't like that much about the show, but we had to let them go. Because you become actually friends with them at some point.
You were at the Rams opener this year. I saw you. I think you did the Who's House, Rams House thing, and did an interview on the field. What do you think of this Rams team?
Well, they're surprising. I didn't think they would, get out of the chute that quick. But they probably should have won last week too, other than the blocked field goal. But. Sure. The defense is playing well. I mean, and that's what you have to have if you're going to, make the playoffs. So far, so good. If the quarterback situation holds up, I think they're a good shot.
Yeah.
All right, Mel, last thing for me, I mentioned earlier that you were married and you have 2 boys, right? You have 2 sons?
Correct.
What did they think of all this? Were they like, oh, come on, Dad, you're going on TV to meet women? Or were they like, go for it, Dad, we want to meet these women too, blah, blah, blah. How did your family, your sons, feel about you being the Golden Bachelor?
Well, this is a different era with these kids, and they rarely watch TV. They watch everything on their phone.
Right.
So they weren't really familiar with the Bachelor franchise. Even though I watched, Grant's season the last season with my younger one. So when I told them, it explained a little bit about the show, they were all for it. And they encouraged me to do it. So with their blessing, I went forward.
Last thing for you, and this is just between us. I mean, this is, it's ESPN,
Is this the wink-wink thing?
This is the wink-wink thing.
Right.
So did any woman walk out of the limo and you thought to yourself right away, no, not at all? Did anybody get that reaction in your head?
I'm going to tell you this. You watch the show and you watch them come out of there and you tell me if any of them are down. It's impossible. They're all great. And that was the problem.
Right. Yeah.
They're so good. You're going to be blown away. Just watch the show.
Can't wait to watch it.
We can't to see it, man.
Mel, thank you for doing this, man. I know you've got a crazy day with the premiere tonight, and we appreciate you making time for us. Good luck.
Anytime, guys. Thank you.
All right, see ya.
So that's already done.
Yeah.
They already did it.
And they all have to sign non-disclosures.
You should have asked him who he picked.
We can't ask him who he picked.
Well, he would have said what he said to your last. So
exactly.
Watch the show. I am going to watch.
Are you? You've always been.
But now that
I'm
I
curious
talked to him
now.
and that he played for the Rams.
Yeah.
Doesn't Lisa watch every second of the show?
No, she's flying to Idaho tonight. She's not going to watch any of it. But I don't know if she ever watched The Golden Bachelor. But, well, the guy last year that did it was the first one, Jerry Turner. And he broke up with the girl right after.
Oh, did he really?
So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see if
What
Mel.
about Lisa's friends? Aren't there a bunch of Golden Bachelorettes?
There is one. There was a Golden Bachelorette that happened last year. So, there's Bachelorette options out there.
Okay.
All right. Coming up next for you, you're going to do icebreakers. Plus, have you seen Skinny Zion? We will do that coming up next for you. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Okay, if you're like me, you've definitely noticed the low-quality tap water across L.A. Not only does it taste terrible, it damages everything. Your appliances, your skin, your hair. My wife and I, just made the switch to Life Source Water, and it's fantastic. With their whole house water filtration system, we get filtered water from every tap. That means great-tasting water for drinking, cooking, bathing, everything. And I can't tell you how much of a difference this makes. We noticed right away, and now we can't imagine going without it. With every Life Source system, you deal directly with their local factory. They build it, install it, and offer factory direct pricing. Speaking of pricing, right now, you can take advantage of a double dip in savings. Free standard installation plus an extra $250 off. That's $1,250 in savings, and it's only good for another week. Less than a week now. It ends on September 30th, 6 days from now. Call 800-WATER-99. That's the number, 800-WATER-99, or visit lifesourcewater.com. Do what I did, make the upgrade to the essential home appliance you'll love using every day, Life Source water.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Sports, laughs, and stories that hit harder than a slap to the face.
Did you ever try wrestling?
I actually had 2 matches, small little independent wrestling match.
How'd you do?
So we get in the ring, I'm standing there, I'm like, hi everybody, yeah, and he slapped the crap out. I just hit me so hard. Hi-yow! So I tackled him.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and special guest me, Chris Morales, this Sunday, September 28th for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia and tickets to an upcoming ESPN LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older. See you there.
Water, power, comfort. NextGen protects it all with the Home Hero Bundle. Do you like the taste of your water? If not, get your free alkaline reverse osmosis system when you install whole home water filtration. Clean, healthy water every tap. Add a heater treater for just $4.99 to shield your plumbing from hard water damage. And when you bundle in HVAC or electrical service, you'll save 10% instantly. One call, one team, total home protection. Call NextGen 833-3-NEXGEN or visit nextgenaaronplumbing.com today.
CSOB number 1011173.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction, and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Listen to Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it? Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
Hey. Speaking of Blue Ice, you know what's good to watch with Dodger games? Some Blue Ice vodka on the ice.
Absolutely.
It's great.
A lot of
really good
a lot of it late in the game when you see Tanner Scott. That's when
drink
you hit
responsibly.
It hard. Exactly. Drink responsibly and drink when Tanner Scott pitches.
All right, Michael. So don't guess on the first question unless you know for sure.
I had a gut feeling.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get you guys to guess a celebrity. 10 hints.
Yep.
Getting more obvious.
Okay.
For 10 points. I was born in 1995 in Austin, Texas.
I don't know nobody from Austin. I'll wait.
Okay.
Okay. For 9 points. My mom gave me my first name. It was actually the name of one of my dad's teammates. My dad wasn't super happy about that, but agreed to the first name if my middle name could be the last name of a U.S. president.
Okay.
All right.
Huh?
That's a tough clue.
Yeah, that's confusing.
Yeah. So this guy's 30.
30 years old.
He's from Austin.
And he's named with a president and some...
His middle name is a president's last name, and his first name his mom picked.
Okay.
Okay.
For 8 points. There's a rule named after me that allows players to not have to sit out a year of eligibility when you transfer schools.
Okay. Okay.
All right, for 7 points. The NFL also instituted a penalty after one of my celebrations where I wiped my nose was classified as a gesture as a celebration, classifying it as violent or unsportsmanlike conduct. So I did a nose wipe, and now they penalize it.
A nose wipe.
Okay.
So he's an NFL
I still
player
don't know.
who wipes his nose.
How's that a penalty?
30-year-old nose
it's
wiper.
mimicking something else.
He didn't wipe his, you know what?
Yeah.
6 points. When I was drafted, I reenacted a famous photo of Brett Favre on his draft day. I had all my friends pose like this, and we took a picture mimicking this.
Still don't know.
Yeah, still don't.
Oh, wow. For 5 points. I became the first walk-on to win the Heisman Trophy.
Brian.
Baker Mayfield?
Yes! It's Baker Mayfield!
Good
BC, is that your first icebreaker win?
Third, but I think
Third,
that's the highest I've gotten it at.
Brian normally gets like a point at the end based on the initials.
He was a walk-on and a Heisman Trophy. Number 4, I had been in a lot of progressive ads.
Yep.
I played for 4 different NFL teams in my 8 years in the league, and I am the current quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Very good, BC.
Nice. Do we have a score for the month on icebreakers?
I didn't have that tab open. Give me 1 second.
Okay,
and
no
I think
worries.
that
While
I
you're
think
looking
Ireland
that
is
up,
leading.
let me tell you that Icebreakers is brought to you by Blue Ice Vodka, crafted in the heart of America, Idaho. From Idaho potatoes, distilled for clarity, filtered for perfection. Blue Ice Vodka. It's a statement.
All right, so here's the standings.
Okay.
We got Mace with 17.
Okay.
We got Brian with 8.
Okay.
With today's score. And then we got Sua with 5, Betta with 5, and John with 50.
John has 50?
He has 50 points.
Have we done that many games to get 50?
No, and I missed the first week.
Yeah.
He's beating me 50 to 17.
We stand no chance.
Oh, ridiculous. What's
That's
the
okay.
spread on icebreakers this week? Hopefully I'm getting 25 points.
So I can keep making these stupid bets and just get it back by winning icebreakers in game of game.
Exactly.
Wow.
All right, so we know about Skinny Luka.
Yeah.
Now, here's Zion Williamson. He looks much leaner than he's looked in a long time.
We came up with a plan, and from boxing to working out on the football field a lot to just different random workouts. And during that time frame last year, I really felt a shift in my body to where I would look at him and go, dude, it feels good to feel good. I haven't felt like this since college, high school, just where I can walk in the gym and I'm like, I feel good.
Do we believe in Skinny Zion?
I think Zion is the most underrated player in the league when he's right. But, Michael, I can't decide whether or not I can trust him. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't trust none of these guys who can't stay in shape.
Well, look at Luke. Look at Luka.
Luka.
Luka got in shape.
Luka transformed himself. Why can't Zion transform
Luka
himself?
came in as a lean 19-year-old, looked good when you saw him in Dallas in his first, dunking on people. How do you let yourself get out of shape? And this is your job. This is your responsibility. This is what you get paid to do. This is your building. How do you own a building that can conduct hundreds of millions of dollars, and you let the building get ran down into a dilapidated slum? I don't get that.
I'm telling you, I'm looking at the pictures. He's definitely lean.
Michael, do you agree with me that when he's right, he's an all-NBA player?
He's scary.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do with him.
I mean, we
free.
saw him one night, Mace. Michael and I did a game where he finished like 13 of 14 from the field, and most of his shots were dunks, and you couldn't stop him anyway.
They couldn't stop him.
It's like
ridiculous.
It's like Giannis is the only other guy like this. You know what he's going to do.
Yep.
But
and
you can't.
he's always going left.
And you can't stop
What
him.
I like about him, he sort of bounces through the lane.
Yeah.
He bounces.
the most-
There's not another player that looks like that.
I
and does
actually
that
think
thing.
he would be a really good tight end in football.
Oh, yeah. He could do anything.
Yeah, because
he's an amazing
he's
athlete.
like 270 pounds, but he can move.
If he only had Kobe or Kevin Garnett's attitude.
Maybe he woke up,
be-
Michael.
Yeah, so,
Maybe he woke up.
You know his contract.
Luka woke up.
You know his contract is not guaranteed because he.
Doesn't he have a weight clause?
He had a weight clause.
295, I think,
That's
is the
right.
weight
And
clause.
and
I looked
now his
this morning.
contract for the next 2 years not guaranteed. Ireland.
Yeah, but I see. I think I said this about Luka, and the other person, Michael, I'll say it about is DeAndre Ayton.
Uh-huh.
Every once in a while, you get put in a contractual situation where if you don't show up now, you're just never going to do it.
Yeah.
Is it fair for me, Michael, to say, and I've said it on days you're not here, but for people that don't know, Michael was the first international player ever to be taken number 1 overall in the NBA draft in 82, right?
Yeah. And no, 78.
Oh, 78. That's right.
I wish it was 82. I'd be younger.
Yeah. Okay, so 78, Michael's the number 1 overall pick in the draft. He's from the Bahamas, first international player. There's only been one other player from the Bahamas ever to be taken number 1 overall besides Michael, and it was DeAndre Ayton in the Luka draft with Luka and Trae Young and all those guys. Michael, I think if DeAndre balls out this year and plays well for the Lakers, he sets himself up to be a $20 million a year player for the rest of his career. If he does not, if he mails it in, doesn't play well, I think he becomes a mid-level exception guy or less.
Yeah, the rest of his life.
Is that too black and white, or am I right?
No, you're right. He's got to be motivated. He made $35 million. He's making $35 million this year from the Blazers on his last year of his deal. Lakers signed him for $8 million more this year and next year. So if he wants to get back to the $35 million a year level of salary, he's got to average 18 and 12.
And by the way, and I think that is the biggest difference maker on this run. That's the biggest upgrade. We saw him against Minnesota. They did not have the size to be competitive with Minnesota. He is going to give them that. It's funny. I was reading a quote from Tim McMahon, who's a good basketball writer. He says he'll either be a long-term piece or a short-term circus fire.
That's actually fair.
Yeah.
Now, Michael, if I'm a big Zion fan when he's right, when he's healthy.
Ooh, scary.
If you were New Orleans, would you trade him now? Because right now you could get a haul for him. But if he has another bad year where he only plays like 15 games and he comes in overweight, doesn't his trade value go down the drain?
Well, he's not coming in overweight because from that picture, he looks like he's leaned down.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't trade him now. He's, 24?
Yeah.
He's still in his prime.
He's going to make his weight clause from those
prime,
pictures.
Yeah.
He's going to get his contract fulfilled.
If he's finally matured and realizes he's going to be a pro on the way he conducts his business and his diet, I'm hanging on to him.
By the way, Mace, New Orleans should be better.
No, they're going to be bad.
I know.
They got rid of all their players.
I know. Well, this is what I'm saying.
They're horrible.
I don't know how that team was so bad last year. Remember at the beginning of the year they started
injuries.
Like 1 and 15.
Brandon Ingram missed a bunch of games. But Zion wasn't playing.
But they had C.J. McCollum. They had Trey Murphy. They had Zion.
Trey Murphy missed a lot of games.
They had Brandon Ingram. And now, why is Willie Green still the coach?
He's a good coach. They got the team
got
missed beat
the
up.
playoffs last year.
Ireland, half their roster was missing. You're not going to get to the playoffs without it. Look what happened to Dallas.
Well,
half their roster was missing. So, no, Willie Green's a good coach. When they were healthy, he had them in contention. They're going to keep him around.
Yeah, I don't understand why they're not better, but let's see. To Michael's point, they let a lot of good players go. They traded Ingram. I don't know who's going to play center for them this year.
They got Jordan Poole. They've got that Yves Moussy, who's a center rookie last year.
Well, Jordan Poole's another one that if he could screw his head on straight, that kid can play.
And by the way, he can score a bunch of empty points for you too.
Yeah, but the Warriors ran him out of town because he has no conscience.
Yeah.
I mean, on a team with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, he would come down and jack up shots without ever passing.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
So, is Jordan Poole a lost cause, or can you figure it out?
He's a good kid. Clay and everybody really like him as a person, and he can score.
He
but
can score.
I wouldn't give up on him yet.
Yeah,
you got to coach him up. That's what you're being paid for. Teach him how to play the game the right way.
All right, football fans, the Rams Toyota countdown to kickoff live from Cosm is this Sunday, September 28th. Join Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens live from the hall at Cosm. Feel the energy on massive wall-to-wall LED displays. Enjoy great food, lemon pepper wings, Korean-style nachos, cocktails, signature cocktails, beers, and you can get game day ready with us. Get free entry to the hall when you're going to SoFi Stadium for the game. Don't miss out. Learn more at Cosm.com. Coming up next for you, Sports Graffiti. Let's do it. 877-710-ESPN. Skinny Zion. Dodgers bullpen. How do they handle it? Golden Bachelor. Rams Colts coming up for you. Rams Colts on Sunday. Indiana Jones is coming to town. Too much. We're going to shorten that a little. Yeah, we did like we did with the Eagles song, but that one's a little too long. So anyway, that's coming up, 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-ESPN. All right, I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right gets me paid, like during Monday Night Football. This week, don't miss any of the excitement this season. Every game, college, pro, MLB, all that stuff is out there, and it makes every game more fun. It is good to be right. Prize Picks is really easy. All you got to do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you cash in. And by the way, sometimes I play the flex play, which can be very smart. You can still cash out. If you don't get a perfect lineup, you can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Download the app. Play along with us today. Use code MASE, M-A-S-E, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code MASE, M-A-S-E, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it is good to be right. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Denis Bouanga has etched his name into LAFC club history.
Denis shot and in! Denis Bouanga is LAFC's top scorer all time!
Congratulations, Denis, on passing Carlos Vela and becoming LAFC's all-time leading scorer.
Oh, Denis, you celebrate, young man!
And Bouanga is not done yet. More history, more goals, more memorable moments still to come. Right here on the home of the black and gold, 710 ESPN.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Los Angeles, your Rams return home to SoFi Stadium for a Week 4 showdown versus the Indianapolis Colts. You don't want to miss this AFC-NFC showdown, so bring all your energy and pack the Rams house. To purchase your tickets, head to therams.com/IND. Again, that is therams.com/IND. To see your Rams battle the Colts on Sunday, September 28th at 1:05 p.m. See you at the Rams house.
This is Joe Budden. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. So I'm here to make sure you don't miss any of the daily fantasy action this football season with Prize Picks, where it's good to be right.
Download the Prize Picks app today and use code PLAYNOW to get $50 in site credits after you play your first $5. That's code PLAYNOW to get $50 in site credits after you play your first $5. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
The post-crib assembly press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Michael, you had some trouble putting the crib together today. What went wrong?
You know, those instructions can be tough, and, well, you saw the outcome.
Were you upset when your wife pulled you and called in the backup?
No, I mean, the baby needs a crib to sleep in, so whatever it takes.
You've got a changing table to put together next. It's got a lot of drawers. What's your comment?
You know what? We're done here.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Hi, this is Sean McVey of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
All right, here we go to Sports Graffiti. By the way, Indiana Jones, Indianapolis, this is what we wanted to do. There you go. That's what I'm talking
The
about.
theme song in Indianapolis should be Me and Mr. Jones.
Me and Mr. Jones.
We've got a thing going on.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for calling 1967.
It's a classic, man.
It is a classic. All right, time for Sports Graffiti. You can say anything you want.
Yes.
We don't care what it is. Michael's here. Mace is here. Emily's here. Brian's
Dodger
here.
therapy session, I got a feeling.
Here's Jim in South L.A. Hey, Jim, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
Hey, you know, Mace, you've been saying that you're scared of certain teams like the Phillies. You know who I'm scared of? I'm scared of the Dodger bullpen.
Me
because
too.
The Dodgers could have swept the Phillies, right? The bullpen lost all three of those games.
Yep.
We were there. We had it.
Jim,
And,
what do
this
you
is
think of
not
my
on-
idea? Hey, Jim, what do you think of my idea to retire all those guys? Just don't use them at all and take the leftover starters, and that's your bullpen for the postseason.
You know, I think that's what you got to do because these guys are so bad. I understand that they're trying to build their confidence, but this is not on Roberts. This is all on Friedman. This has got to be a mind meld. They're all deciding to put these guys in. It's not on Roberts. But I think we have no choice, John, but to do what you suggest.
All right, thanks, Jim.
Even Vesia is bad?
Bad.
Vesia
all
was
of them.
last night. Vesia was at 90-91 with his fastball.
Yeah, and I love Vesia's competitiveness.
Yes.
Like you can tell he
He's
wants
got
it
fight in him.
bad,
He competes, but
he can't pitch.
Yeah.
Eric in Fountain Valley. Hi, Eric. You're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey guys, how you doing? So this past Sunday, I was at a place, Ozzy's Bar in Fountain Valley Bowl. They had some signed jerseys on the wall.
Okay.
Robert Ory, Magic Johnson, Clayton Kershaw, James Worthy, Michael Cooper, and our own Mychal Thompson. Would you care to guess which one was the most expensive?
I would say Did you say Magic?
Ory, Magic, Kershaw, Cooper, Worthy, and our own Mychal Thompson.
I think it's either Magic or Kershaw.
Magic or Kershaw.
Michael, what do you think?
So Ory was $225. Worthy and Cooper were $275. Magic and Kershaw were $295. And believe it or not, Mychal Thompson's signed Showtime jersey was worth more than all of them at $320.
Wow,
makes sense. Winningest Laker of all time.
Yeah, that's right.
Eric.
So, by the way, I have a picture if you'd like me to send or tweet it or whatever. But Mychal Thompson was worth more than James Worthy, Michael Cooper, Magic Johnson, Clayton Kershaw, and Robert Ory.
Wow, what a great day for Michael. Say, yeah, Eric, send us that.
Thanks
That's
a lot,
crazy.
Eric. I try to tell them guys that all the time.
Yeah.
They won't listen to me.
So 1 for 9 from 3 doesn't kill your career.
Base. They will. No, it's actually
You know what
one
this
for
has become?
base.
It's become Mike bringing up Daniel Ewing in front of Mike Dunleavy.
13.
13, yeah,
Base.
1 for
They're
13.
all half-court heaves with no time on the clock. What do you want me to do?
If you ever want to go
Make 'em.
if you ever want to go to the bathroom or get a cup of coffee and you're around Mike Dunleavy, who's a great guy, ask him why he put Daniel Ewing in as a defensive substitution.
He jumped down my
He'll-
throat one
he'll
time.
go for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Cameron in Lake Forest. Hey, Cameron, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I have two questions. Who had the best NBA free agent signings this far? And Mace, now that Keanu Reeves is off the market, who is your hall pass?
Oh, that's a very good question. Now that Keanu is, I did not realize
I didn't know he was off the market. So who is it? If I gave you a hall pass, who do you want?
Leo.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Portia is here.
Portia!
From the Central Valley. Hi, Portia. You're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hello. So since Lakers season is around the corner, what are you guys most looking forward to for the Lakers to do this season?
The per diem.
The per diem.
Yes,
Michael. All right, this is how much Michael loves traveling with the Lakers.
Yeah.
We have a game next Friday in Palm Desert. So we're flying after the game in Palm Desert straight to San Francisco to play the Warriors. So we all have to figure out a way to get out there. So the Lakers set up a bunch of cars for us, and they said, when do you want to go? I'm going Friday at 1 so I can do the show on Thursday.
Okay.
The game is Friday at 7.
Got it.
Michael, when are you going?
Thursday at 1 p.m.
Why Thursday?
Because Palm Springs is beautiful.
Palm Springs is beautiful, and the Lakers will have a buffet Thursday night.
Oh, a buffet.
Buffet.
He's going just for the perks.
That's right.
Not
Exactly.
bad. Per diem and
And
buffet.
an extra day per diem.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Yes. But Portia, I'm looking forward to a very competitive DeAndre Ayton revival this season for the Lakers.
Portia, what do you think? DeAndre Ayton, good year, bad year? What?
I think DeAndre Ayton is going to be good, and I have Luka going for MVP this season.
A lot of people do. He's right now. He's second in the MVP.
I say Luka wins
SGA.
MVP this year.
Kevin in Norco. Hey, Kevin, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey guys, I got 3 things real quick. I missed the morning Travis and DeMarco because I drive during the day, so that was kind of my Rams Dodgers 6 for the day. And our Whittington and Tutu and Mumfield just there for dressing uniforms. And my final one is you can pick one former Dodger not on a World Series team that you could add to this team this year. Who would it be?
Corey Seager for me. Who is it for you?
No. Can't be on a World Series team.
So it's because he's won the World Series, he's ineligible?
Can't be on a World Series team as a Dodger at all or anything.
Do you understand what he's saying?
Yeah. In other words, can't be a Dodger. Pick somebody from Major League Baseball that isn't a World Series champion to add to this current Dodger roster.
Aaron Judge.
Yeah,
Judge is awesome.
Take
Judge is awesome. I mean, honestly, we're talking about bullpen. Yohan Duran, the Phillies closer, we could have had him at the deadline.
You're not getting what I'm saying.
What do you got?
I've been thinking about it for 2 minutes, and I don't understand what you're asking.
Do you mean a former Dodger?
I want you to pick a former Dodger that used to be on the Dodgers.
Okay, got it.
That was never on the World Series to put on this team.
Oh, okay.
So
easy. Eric Gagne.
Like Eric Gagne.
Oh, yeah. So, in other words, in
retired.
present day, Gagne would be very useful right now, former MVP.
Yeah,
it's an interesting question that I don't understand.
It's the opposite of an interesting
question. And by the way,
I don't understand.
Mumfield, Whittington, and Tutu are just window dressing at this point. Although they occasionally run the jet sweep with Whittington, who's is not a bad player. I think Tutu we can now chalk up as a bust.
What did we do? Bubble screen. Higher Lane Kiffin. Daniel in Santa Ana. Hey, Daniel, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Good afternoon. How do you do? First, finally get to talk to Mychal Thompson. Just a reminder that since he watches pro wrestling, the Dynamite is tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Since he watches All Elite Wrestling.
Right.
Blake Trinan. I'm tired of him. I agree with Mason. He can't be on the postseason roster. I'd feel more comfortable with Sasaki or even, what the hell, try Klein. Bring him up from the minors. And also I have to agree with the take from Mason's favorite producer, Lindsay Baseball, that you, Mason, and Ireland are also like Statler and Waldorf from the Muppets. That's it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, Lindsay is nothing but complimentary about us at all times.
She's always been very, very nice, Lindsay. Yeah.
Jerry in Valencia. Jerry, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
How you doing? It's Terry.
Terry, what's up, Terry?
I got 2 things about the Dodgers. John, I agree with you. Get rid of the bullpen.
They have to.
And 2, I think you should go 4 starters in the playoffs with Glass now and add Kershaw to Ohtani's 4 and 5 innings, and they each pitch 4 or 5 innings in that game.
Terry,
I do get that.
I think last night was an indicator that Shohei is going to be able to pitch without limits in the postseason.
I think he went 6 last night.
Yeah,
and 100 pitches.
I think if he goes 7, then you go to Sheehan in the 8th, and you close with either Kershaw, Glasnow, Sasaki, whatever you want to do.
Can I just ask, don't we throw that concept out? Why do we not throw Sheehan for 6 outs? Why do we not throw Kershaw for 6 outs?
Love it.
As opposed to yanking those guys and trying another. The more guys you use, the more likely is one's going to blow up.
Yeah, a baseball person would argue it depends if it's the second time they've gone through the lineup, right?
Right, but if they're only pitching 2 innings.
He has to pitch to 3 guys minimum.
Yeah.
So if a couple of those guys get on and then somebody sees them twice, are you still okay? I am, by the way. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I don't think you can see. I mean,
I'd rather do that than bring in somebody from that bullpen.
If you come in the 8th and you see batters twice, it means things have gone really,
very
really
off
badly.
the rails. Yeah. All right, we'll squeeze a couple more in here. Jim in Lake Forest. Hey, Jim, you're on Sports Graffiti.
Hey, guys,
Go.
Hey, guys, love the show. It sounds like the bullpen is the topic of the day.
Yep.
I was curious, do you think the fact that Will Smith has been out contributes to the bullpen having trouble?
Absolutely do. I said this a little bit earlier. I don't know why. Ben Rortvedt was catching last night. I know he's become a folk hero, and he's had a really good run, has been great with the starting pitchers. I don't know what he was doing last night, and I don't know if it was Tanner Scott or Rortvedt, but he threw 21 pitches and 18 of them were sliders. If Will Smith is there, I don't believe that happens. I think Will Smith would overrule that call and they'd mix it up a little bit. Otherwise, it was completely predictable on the part of Tanner Scott. They were sitting back looking slider and they were laying into it.
Don't disagree. Eric in Long Beach. Eric, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey, guys. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So, Mace, now that you've gone through all the stages of grief over the Rams' loss this weekend, and before you leave on your weekly trip to the State of Delusion before the next Rams game, I actually have a question for John.
Okay.
John.
Yes.
What can you explain, or maybe Michael, one of you guys, can you guys explain what the infatuation is over Andrew Wiggins? Is his agent paying the Lakers or paying national reporters to put out stories about the Lakers' interest in him? Is there any fire where there's all this smoke? Because I don't get it. The guy played one good playoff season or series when the Warriors won their championship, and he was playing for a contract. Now that he's got his money, he's back to the same old inconsistent, uninterested, blah player that he's always been. Can you explain?
I like him more than you do, Eric. I think that he's in a league, Michael, that values 3-and-D wings. He can defend. He's a good athlete.
He scores 19 a game.
If you need a bucket, he can get it. If Andrew Wiggins is the best player on your team, you're in trouble. But if he's the third or fourth best player on your team, he's already proven he can help you win a title, right?
Yeah, I like him too. He is better than any other wing player the Lakers have right now. Of course, Austin Reeves is there too, but he has a lot of talent. And obviously, I saw him up close with the Warriors for a few years. And if he's gettable, the Lakers should try to get him. I like him. I know he can frustrate you sometimes because but he's got a lot of skills. And I think you put him around LeBron and Luka, you'll get the best out of him.
I think there's smoke and no fire.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, I read that Riley would not be interested in making a trade to help LeBron.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he feels burnt when LeBron left him. I mean, I read a whole piece on it.
No, that's somebody making that up.
No, you think just making stuff up?
That never happens.
No,
what are you talking about?
Rouse is cool. He doesn't hold grudges.
All right. Coming up next for you, there is a player who actually smoked weed with his coach. Do you know this?
No.
What?
Okay, I got it coming up for you. In the meantime, let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti. Is sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Whether it's talking sports or calling each other out when the food bill comes, Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive.
Hey, unlike you, I paid for all my food. Stop that.
Good sandwich.
I support small local businessmen, man. Oh, okay, and I don't. I'm just saying. I don't. You'd want a freebie. Well, I'd support him.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
Injured in an accident? Don't sit on the sidelines. It's Travis, and at the law office of Joseph S. Normand, Joe and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way to the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with the law office of Joseph S. Normand.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Vodka, America's #1 potato vodka. Smooth, creamy, no burn, made from non-GMO potatoes and gluten-free with no added sugar, just 64 calories an ounce. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Chris Morales here. So many things, big and little, make you uniquely you. Your hobbies, dreams, career, family, and more. Addiction to drugs, including opioids and stimulants, can strip these away from you. This National Recovery Month, recover your life. Choose treatment for drug addiction and get back to what matters most. Find a provider and proven treatment option that's right for you. Recover you at choosechangeca.org.
Hey, it's Cap. Inheriting a home can be overwhelming, but Seller's Advantage makes it easy. One customer shared, quote, "Inheriting a home felt like too much work. Seller's Advantage gave us a reasonable offer, handled everything, and closed in 3 weeks. I highly recommend them. Skip repairs and headaches. Call Sellers Advantage today at 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Sellers Advantage.
Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
This college football moment is brought to you by Serve Pro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on October 2nd, 1993, when the University of California faced a 30-0 halftime deficit to Oregon. Cal went on a remarkable 42-11 run in the second half to capture a 42-41 victory, one of the largest comebacks in college football history.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Hi, this is Devontae Adams of your LA Rams. The biggest show on the radio, this is Mason and Ireland. LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN. Listen to every Rams game on the all-new ESPN LA app.
This is my play-in song every year at the 710 All-Star Friday night. Little Snoop there, and we're playing it for a reason, because I heard on a podcast Matt Barnes talking about a very unique experience that he had. He was playing at the time for Don Nelson.
At Golden State.
At Golden State.
Right.
And actually, you know what, Brian? Here it is. Okay, so here is Matt Barnes telling this story about his experience at Nelly's house.
We smoked at our coach's house one time after we won that playoff series. We told a story about this, too. We beat Dallas in Game 6. Stack and Nelly used to live in the same condo on the lake, and Stack was like in the middle, and Nelly had the whole penthouse, so we went to Jack's house to smoke first, and we went up to Nelly's house to say hi before we was about to hit the streets. As soon as you walk in there, hey, fellas, Woody Harrelson's in the back rolling doobies. Go smoke with them. We're like, what the what are you talking about? So we went in the back and smoked weed with Woody Harrelson at our coach's house, and then we hit the streets.
Went to smoke. Now, I smoked out with Woody Harrelson one time. I was friends with his brother, Cliff. And they invited me out to Malibu. Cliff did. Woody was there. Got absolutely blasted.
Right.
Cliff called me the next day and said, "Are you coming back?" I'm like, I can't do this every day. I cannot smoke out every single day.
Like, did you Uber?
Oh, God, that's a good question. I did not drive. I must have gone with a friend, maybe.
Yeah, but did your friend not partake? That'd be what I'd be worried about.
No matter what,
Call
I had
a taxi,
designated
maybe?
driver. Yeah, I called a taxi probably in those days, pre-Uber. But, yeah, Woody's a funny guy. He owns, along with Bill Maher, a consumption bar in West Hollywood where you just sit around and smoke weed.
I don't think you'll see Mychal Thompson in that bar.
No,
I'm anti-weed, anti-drugs.
Yeah.
Always will be.
Yeah, by the way, here's Don Nelson when he came back after a long break, came back and did an interview, a press conference, maybe at the NBA Finals.
No, it was they honored him.
Right.
The Warriors honored him, and he had been retired for 3-4 years, and then he came back and said this.
So they asked him, "What have you been up to?"
Yeah, I've been smoking some pot, actually. It's legal now. Yeah, but I never smoked when I played or coached, so it's new to me. But anyway, I'm doing that, and I'm having a pretty good time. It's more legal now than it's ever been, and so I'm enjoying that.
Well, obviously, the line about I never did it when I played or coached isn't true because Matt Barnes just told you he did it when he coached.
Exactly.
Well, he said that Woody was rolling the doobies, not him.
Woody rolled the doobies, but
he didn't say he did.
Do you not believe that Don may have partaken on that night? Now, he never coached on the sideline, right. Stone.
Well,
But
how do we know?
Well, just his word. We're taking his word for it.
There you go.
By the way, I remember Nelly used to just sit down when they were playing here. Yeah. He used to sit down at Starbucks and just smoke cigarette after cigarette after cigarette.
And just and you could walk right up to him.
Yeah, he was total character. All right. By the way, we were mentioning Tutu Atwell in that last segment. There is no question at this point. He was their highest picked draft in the highest pick in the 2021 draft. He was a round 2 guy. He's had virtually no impact on this team, and that is a bust. That is a rare Les Snead bust.
Why don't they let him return kicks? I think that's where he could help.
It's a good question. I mean, Xavier Smith has done a really good job for him.
He did it. He got injured in the very first play, I believe, and completely ruined his season.
Oh,
I think
so
he
they're
got
worried about him
blown
getting
up
hurt.
injury-wise.
Yeah,
and he's so skinny and so small.
So small.
Yeah,
you stand next to you would tower over Tutu.
Right. He seems like he'd be ideal for a kick returner, but maybe not.
I like. By the way, you're at all these games. I like Whittington a lot.
I really like Whittington. I think he's a secret weapon in sorts. I think he can return kicks. He can return punts. He can run the jet sweep.
You can run the jet sweep.
And he's a little more. He's more burst, at least right now, than Tutu does, and he has more muscle.
He's bigger and more physical.
He can also block.
Yeah, and I've not seen the Mumpfield cut yet. Have you?
Preseason.
He's barely been used.
All right. So, Mace, coming up next,
Yes.
we are going to reveal.
Oh yeah, this is good.
The secret to where Mychal Thompson gets his jokes. Our buddy Gary Martin Zelman, who has a joke book.
The Sign Man.
The sign guy at Laker games will join us next. You too can have at your disposal all of Mychal's jokes.
Easy.
And we'll tell you how to do it coming up.
Be as funny as Mychal Thompson. All right, football fans, don't go home after the game on Sunday. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, Chris Morales at Hollywood Park Casino for Rams postgame. You can score Rams signed memorabilia, grab tickets to a future ESPN LA event, and keep the party going at the hottest card room in LA. That's Hollywood Park Casino, 3883 West Century Boulevard in Inglewood. This Sunday after the game, got to be 21, Hollywood Park Casino, where LA comes to party and play 24/7. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Okay, time to talk about my friends at Toyota and the Southern California Toyota dealers. The We Make It Easy sales event is here. What that means is that there's never been a better time to get a great deal on a brand new Toyota, and you can choose from the biggest selection of the year with the biggest savings. Also, I mentioned the Lakers play their first preseason game a week from Friday. As we get ready to tip off the new season, the Lakers and Toyota will be celebrating 50 years of their partnership. 50 years. They started together in 1976. So we'll be talking a lot about the Lakers and Toyota throughout the season. They are 50 years strong together. So for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, you can do one of two things. You can check out your Southern California Toyota dealer. You want to go in there, sit in the car, see it, drive it, smell it, all the things that most people do when they want to buy a car. Or if that's not your thing, just go to Toyota.com. You can compare prices. You can add features, subtract features. You can figure out what the best deal is for you. Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event is here. Take advantage of it. Why? Because Toyota makes it easy.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen.
And ESPN LA is the new home of the Rich Eisen Show in the Southland.
When McCarthy threw that pick six, I just popped on, and the number of people are like, it's amazing what happens when Colin Stallion's not on the sideline. I went in people's feeds that I barely speak to.
You were like, hey, troll.
I did actually say troll to somebody. The home of USC football, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, 710 ESPN, and always on the new ESPN LA app.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Summer's almost over, but there's still time to work on that sunburn. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
With over 40 big screens showing all the big games, you can catch every play from wherever you eat, stay, and play.
Number 2.
War, live December 6th. Get tickets now.
And the number 1 reason.
Win a new Dodge Charger Daytona RT. Use your rewards card at your favorite table games to enter through September 28th.
Morongo, good times.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are 2-1 heading to Week 4 against the Indianapolis Colts, who come in a very surprising 3-0. When the schedule makers put this one together, Rams fans may have had this circled as a easier victory on the schedule. Not so much anymore, not with the way that the Colts have opened up their season. Daniel Jones has already thrown for 816 yards, along with 3 touchdowns, and perhaps most importantly, no interceptions, and Jones has only been sacked 2 times. Jonathan Taylor continues to be one of the best running backs in the entire NFL, 338 yards so far, including a 5.6 average, couple of touchdowns along the way as well, and they can do it through the air. Michael Pittman Jr., 193 yards on 16 catches this year, and he too has gotten into the end zone 2 times. Kickoff coming up at 1:05 from SoFi Stadium on Sunday. With Wednesday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
You know that old saying, you can have it fast or you can have it good? When it comes to hiring, ZipRecruiter has put that saying to bed. Because with ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast and you get the best person for your job. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Hey, soccer fans, are you ready for a shot at some serious soccer excitement? San Antonio Cardinale Wine is giving you a chance to win tickets to a major upcoming soccer game. Imagine being there live, experiencing the thrill of world-class soccer firsthand. It's easy to enter. Just visit soccerdreamticket.com. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity from San Antonio Cardinale, your perfect game day wine. Head to soccerdreamticket.com now for details and your chance to score big.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
I mean, what I'm thinking is, don't you know who I am? You're not responding to me?
I'm Steve Mason.
Exactly.
Mason and Ireland.
What? It's an outrage.
It is an outrage.
Back to the guys.
I saw the sign. Excellent choice of songs.
Yes, so we're going to let you behind the curtain a little bit. Every day, Michael and I receive a text.
Yes.
From our friend Gary Martin Zelman, who it's a joke.
Yes.
He sends us a different joke, sometimes 2 or 3 jokes.
Right.
Michael, how many what percentage of Gary's jokes could we tell on the radio? Not very much. Probably like maybe 15%?
Maybe 30%.
So, by the way, if you go to Laker games, been to a Laker game, Gary is the guy with the signs. Gary, the sign man down on the court. Fantastic.
Been doing it for 20 years.
Yes.
And now you can have those jokes at your disposal because Gary has a book out.
Yes.
Called the Text Emoji Joke Book. His texts always have his jokes always have a ton of emojis, and he texts them to us every day. And Gary joins us now. Gary, thank you for joining us. How's the book going?
It's an Amazon and Barnes and Noble bestseller. It's doing pretty good. I want to thank you guys very much for having me on, Steve and Michael. Thanks a lot.
So let's start with this. Do you come up with all these jokes originally, like you are a secret joke writer, or do you hear them from somewhere? How does it work?
Well, I go out and I search them. I search all day long, all night long to try to find something fresh and something funny. Sometimes they're really, really old jokes. Sometimes they're new jokes. But if I find them on the internet, if I find them on Reddit, if I find them somewhere, I just rewrite them and implement some text emojis to make it today contemporary and a little bit more funny. It's just a different way of presenting a joke.
And are these jokes that you can tell the grandma around the dinner table, like non-offensive?
Most
depends
of them,
on your grandma.
No. Yeah, depends on your
depends on your grandma. So what percentage of your jokes would you actually perform for your grandma?
Not a lot of them, Steve.
Yeah,
that's why we like them.
Yeah, that's why these jokes are so good. And by the way, so when Michael forwards all these jokes on the text chain, he's stealing a lot of those from Gary.
All of them from Gary.
Yeah, Gary has great jokes. I mean, Gary, I'm. How many people do you text those jokes? Michael and I are on the chain. How many people are on the chain that you send out with the jokes every day, roughly?
There are about 300 of them between Facebook Messenger and just direct messaging. And some of them, if I told you who was on this list, you wouldn't believe me. I make it a point not to let anybody know who's on the list.
Right.
But believe me, it is an unbelievable list of people.
I know this is true. I know this is true because, Gary, the other way we know you, and really the way we became friends with you, is you sit directly in front of Michael and I. Michael and I are in the last row of section 111 at the Laker games, and Gary is in the first row. And anytime a Laker does something, Gary holds up a sign. And over the years, Gary, you have sent me pictures of people holding up signs. Macy's got one with you. He's got them with me and Michael. But, Gary, talk about some of the people you've talked into. I mean, you have Nicholson, don't you? You have Adam Silver. How tell people some of the guys you've gotten to take pictures with your signs.
Oh, Flea, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey Katzenberg. Baby. What's the name of the singer? The Baby.
Babyface.
Oh no. The Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny. I've had Adam
Levine.
Adam Levine.
Yep.
Yeah. I've had so many. It's hard to just come up with them because I'm kind of drawing a blank. But it's a forever list.
Yeah, it's
the one with Jack Nicholson is my favorite. When I first took it with Jack, he held him up and he wasn't smiling, and I said, "Smile," and then he smiled.
There you go.
And he's holding the Kobe sign, which is so many people held that Kobe sign. It's an iconic sign, and it's one that I treasure, and I will always treasure. My relationship with Kobe was unbelievable, and through the years, being the fan that I've been allowed to be, thanks to Dr. Buss, to Jem, to Jess, to Jeannie, Tim Harris, and Rob Pelinka, they've allowed me to be the fan that I've always wanted to be. And it started right after Kobe scored 81 points. I showed up to a game. The Memphis Grizzlies were playing us. It was Powell and Eddie Jones, who was my first love. I loved Eddie Jones. That was my guy. And they scored 61 points between the two of them, and we lost by 1 point. And that was the first night I ever held up the Kobe sign, and that was exactly 20 years ago.
Will you debut any new signs for the new season?
Oh, yeah.
Every year.
Oh, yeah.
Every year he does.
Yeah, and you never tell us in
signs.
advance what they are. We just roam over there and you show us the new signs, right?
Correct. Yep. I've been allowed to be this fan, and I really do appreciate it. And I've always tried to do it with dignity because I love the fans of LA. I love the purple and gold, and I've just been very, very fortunate to be able to be in the position I'm in.
You know, your jokes are so funny. I'm on the text chain with all the Showtime Lakers, all the legends. I mean, including Pat Riley. So all the guys get your jokes. When you send to me, I send them on to them, and they all love them. They all crack up, especially the offensive.
That will make Gary's day right there.
Yeah, especially the offensive jokes. That's the ones they like the most.
You know what? I do it not to try to be mean-spirited. I try to hit everybody, and they're really harsh jokes. There's no doubt about it. But I try to cancel culture and beat political correctness, because
good for you.
That is really trying to kill comedy, and has killed comedy in a lot of ways.
Sure.
I think that stand up and telling jokes is the only way that you have to try to bring it back a
So
little
when Mychal tells a joke now, I think he should tell us what page of the book it comes from. Like, this is from page 111.
How many pages are in the book?
315.
Gary, how many pages are in the book? Do you know?
271.
I do.
Oh.
There are
Did you look it up?
240 pages in the book.
Yep.
But there are, and I say that there are 500 jokes, but there's more like 1,000 jokes. Because
Wow.
under one joke, you can have 5 or 6 jokes under that what I call
Gotcha.
one joke, and there's a bunch of them in there.
The book is called The Text Emoji Joke Book, and the author is Gary
Correct.
Martin Zelman, who
And
we're talking to.
It is available on Amazon right now in Kindle or in paperback. And Mychal,
Correct.
do you have your copy yet?
Yeah, I definitely have a copy.
And
And
Gary,
I started,
go ahead.
Just let me tell you real quick before you guys go. I started the joke book during COVID. I started sending Mychal, when we had COVID, the jokes. And he was after me. He's like, Gary, these are really good. You should put them in a joke book, because it was after a while, there were so many of them. He goes, you should make a joke book. And it was because of him that I made the book. And I dedicated the book to Mychal Thompson and my son.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That's very
Way to go,
nice.
Mychal.
Good job, man.
Gary, before we let you go, you are the biggest Laker fan I know. How do you feel about this team that changed? I like the Marcus. I actually think they're going to be better, Gary, than others do. I like the Marcus Smart addition. I think Jake LaRavia is going to play significant minutes, and I think Luke is on a mission. What do you think?
I think that it's going to be, like Michael said earlier today, a lot of it's going to depend on how Mr. Ayton plays. He's got we really put him in a position to excel, and we gave him an opportunity that if he does well this year, it could resurrect his career. Do you want to continue to be an $8-9 million a year player, or do you want to get to the $15-30 million a year player? And you're getting an opportunity by Mr. Pelinka to do just that.
Yep, he's got
and
a
I
chance.
think that drive is going to make it happen for him.
All right. Hey, listen, Gary, the book, fantastic. I'm going to get a copy of it, the Emoji Joke Book by
The Text Emoji Joke Book.
Emoji Joke Book. It's
Thanks,
available on
fellas.
Amazon.
And my son also has a book out called Life Mask, and that is an unbelievable story. And if you can take a look at him as well at lifemaskbooks.com, I'd appreciate it.
You got it, Gary. Cool. Hey, thank you for doing this, man. We'll see you soon.
See you at the game.
Thank you guys so much. Love you. Bye-bye, fellas.
All right,
and
there
let's
you
go
go.
Lakers.
Let's go Lakers is right.
Lakers in 5.
When does your book come out, Ireland?
I do not have a book. I don't even have an idea for a book. You wrote a book once, didn't you?
I am in the midst of I've had a book for about a year that I've been sort of tinkering away at. It's nonfiction.
About your life?
It's not about my life.
About who?
It's about a kid playing baseball.
And
So
it's
it's
nonfiction.
fiction.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. You asked. It's
Okay.
fiction. It's
Okay.
about a kid playing baseball.
Okay.
And
The kid from the ghetto
no
realizes his dreams?
No.
You've seen it, Mace.
kid from Venice, California. Kid from Venice Beach,
from
California.
the upper crust.
Exactly.
There you go.
All right. Coming up next for you, Emily says something terrible has happened to the Commanders. She will.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
Uh-oh, it better
tell
not.
us
It
now.
better not be to Jaden Daniels, because that's my Guillotine League quarterback.
Yes, we will do that coming up next. In the meantime, this is a show sponsored by BetterHelp. So if you are scuffling emotionally, having a hard time, whether it's anxiety or depression, trouble at work, trouble at home, look, mental health is health. Mental health is ultimately determining how you move through life every single day. And if you're having trouble, do like I did, therapy. Therapy can make all the difference in the world. The BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform. They've served over 5 million people globally. And they have so many therapists, they can match you with the right one. You do a questionnaire and you fill it out and they match you with one, and you can change it at any time if it doesn't click. And by the way, it's super easy. Click of a button, you're talking to your therapist and you can fit it into your busy life. Find the right therapist with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Sports, laughs, and stories that hit harder than a slap to the face.
Did you ever try wrestling?
I actually had 2 matches. Small, little independent wrestling match.
How'd you do?
So we get in the ring. I'm standing there. I'm like, hi, everybody. Yeah. And he slapped the crap out. It just hit me so hard. Hi-yow. So I tackled him.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Come out for a day of golf and fun and support the men and women who fight for our freedom. On Tuesday, November 11th, the Pacific Palms Resort in the City of Industry will play host to the 2025 Land of the Free Foundation Veterans Day Golf Classic. All proceeds from the tournament will go directly to the charities who support the men and women of our armed forces. For more info on the tournament, please visit landofthefreefoundation.org or call 562-833-4361. That's landofthefreefoundation.org.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sue Cravens, and special guest me, Chris Morales, this Sunday, September 28th for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia and tickets to an upcoming ESPN LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older. See you there.
Empower. Tim collects bobbleheads. A lot of bobbleheads. Baseball bobbleheads. Race car bobbleheads. Little chihuahua bobbleheads. He's got an entire room strictly for bobbleheads. Does he need them? No. Is his wife mad about it? A little. But Tim works with Empower, and he got good at money, so he can be a little bad. Ooh, horse bobblehead. Classy, Tim. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
What if a quarterback completed 4 out of his 5 passes, or a point guard hit 4 out of 5 shots from behind the arc? Well, now, when you're hiring, you can play at that level, because 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter's technology hustles to find skilled people for your job, and you can invite your top picks to apply. Try ZipRecruiter for free today at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Wednesday afternoon. Fun and frivolity on this show every day.
Coming up next for you is mankind on the verge of extinction.
What a tease.
Yep. We will tell you if you're about to be extinct next.
And remember, if you like fun and frivolity in the morning, have you tried the new Sedano and Cap morning show? Starts at 7 a.m. weekdays, 9 a.m. the YouTube only hour when Eisen begins. I mean, just think about all the listening you could do. Sedano and Cap in the morning, then Rich Eisen show, then Mason and Ireland. Your day's set, Jack. Then sprinkle a little DeMarco and Travis on it in the afternoon. Why not? More of Mason and Ireland, your Wednesday, right now on 710 ESPN and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Oh, who sings You're Beautiful?
You're
James
beautiful.
Blunt?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great name.
Yes, James.
Right,
there you go.
Emily, explain why we're playing this.
Okay, we're playing this because
You said something bad happened
terrible
to the
has
Commanders?
happened to the Commanders. And
What, did Jordan Daniels get hurt?
No, you're okay. Jaden
Jaden
Daniels is okay. The backup is okay. I'm talking about the backup to the backup, all right? Sam Hartman.
QB3 on that team, right?
Yes, I think he's even maybe 4. Who knows?
Okay.
But he was the most beautiful man in
Better
football.
looking than Jimmy G?
Yes, by
Okay.
far. Look at him. He had this like beautiful full beard, luscious hair that he would take off his helmet and then shake it out, and it was just like they put slow motion. Definitely the hottest guy in football.
Really?
And
That's
so
your look, huh?
I saw today that someone posted he shaved his beard. It's gone. It's terrible. It's gone. All of it. I got the ick. It's all gone because he looks like handsome Squidward now. He looks
handsome Squidward.
He's no longer the hottest man in football. Sorry, Sam.
Wow,
You
just
lost
the
it.
beard and it was over.
Dak Prescott's better looking.
No, he isn't.
Yeah, Dak is.
Jalen Hurts is
Joe
now number
Burrow's
one.
better looking than this guy.
Can we just say there's people have types and that's their type?
Jalen Hurts is number 1 now.
Oh,
And then
Jalen Hurts
Jimmy
is number
G
one.
is number 2.
My mom is in love with Jalen Hurts.
Has she seen Sam Hartman?
I don't believe she's seen QB4 for the Commanders
Send
yet.
her a video of him shaking out his hair.
Mace, here's it kind of ties in with this story. Here's a baller move that I'd never seen before.
Okay.
So this is the wedding I went to over the weekend. That's Miles and Emily.
Oh, very fancy
Beautiful,
wedding.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I had to wear a tux. I've
Oh,
never worn a
wow.
wedding a tux to a wedding before.
Serious.
But it was really fun.
Yeah.
And we had a good time. So
Where'd they get
they're,
married?
very
I
good-looking couple.
Yes,
there.
classy, good looking.
Where was the wedding?
It was in
Paso Robles.
Paso Robles at a winery.
Nice.
They closed the whole winery for the wedding.
Wow, cool.
And so it was like, so Miles, this guy who just seems like a great guy.
Is he Sam Hartman-esque?
Yeah, can you see that from where you are?
Oh, yeah, he's very handsome.
Okay, so we come out, they do the ceremony. The reception starts. Everybody's dancing, we're drinking, a lot of drinking at this thing. Formal dinner, great time. Halfway through the reception, they come down from this bungalow they had them in, and they had changed clothes. Emily got out of her wedding dress, put on this really cute white outfit, and Miles went from a black tux to a white tux. And picture this, Mace, completely shaved off his beard.
In the middle?
In the middle of the reception.
Okay, she probably wanted the pictures to have the beard. Is that what it was?
Right.
Yes.
And then
he was like, I'm done with this.
And
I'm
you know
going
what
to
he
shave
did?
and
You know what he
change
did?
tuxes.
You know what he did that was great though? He kept the mustache.
Oh, wow.
And then he just shaved it, and he looked great.
He's probably like, I've been waiting to do
Have you
this for
ever seen
6
somebody
months.
shave off a beard mid-wedding?
No, it's almost like a costume change for a performer, right? It's like, oh.
And they both look great.
Yeah. You know what this reminds me of, too, is you'll remember this, John. Do you remember the show Felicity?
Yeah.
With Kerry Russell.
Yeah, it was all about her hair.
It was all about her hair. She got a haircut, and the show wound up getting canceled.
The hair was the character?
The hair was the deal. Yeah, it was the character.
The hair was it kept it going. But so you would encourage this guy Sam Hartman to grow his beard back?
Yes, grow
right?
it back. It's like when Alcaraz at the U.S. Open went buzz when he had beautiful hair, and he buzzed it because his brother was doing his hair and shaved it too close. He just got to take it all off. No, Sam Hartman, please.
Hey, I'm
begging you.
Did we ever find out on if Brooks Nader is still dating Alcaraz or is she dating Sinner?
I think it's
Michael, you're a big tennis fan. Did you know about this story?
Yeah, I heard about that.
That she, this woman's gorgeous, and so are her sisters. All 4 of them are great looking.
I think she's going out with both. I think that's been the reporting that she has gone on dates.
Isn't that the whole plot of the movie Challengers? That movie you liked?
Yes, it's the plot. But then she marries one in the Challengers, and then the guy comes back, and then
Brooks has already been married, and she's Michael. She's older than both these guys.
Right.
She's 28, and they're 23.
Yeah, Alcaraz is only 23, I believe, 22.
Yeah. So
Sinner's 26.
You okay with them going with the Cougar?
That's weird.
Oh,
I mean, no, she's not. She's not. That's weird, Emily. That she's dating both of them.
Wait a minute.
Sure.
You can't do that.
Why not play the field?
You can't do
if
that.
If you can, why not play the field?
I know tennis is an individual sport, but they're the 2 best players in the world. They play each other many times.
She's like Shohei. She's a 2-way player.
Yeah, but that's not weird. Emily, you don't think as a woman that's weird? You don't think that's inappropriate?
If everybody's on the same page, it's like we're not exclusive. I think that's okay.
If she ends up picking one of them, okay, let's say she picks Alcaraz,
right?
If I were Sinner, I would try and go out with Grace Ann. Her
the sister, the Nader sister.
Yeah, the one that's got the attitude.
Yeah,
the one that keeps talking. That Brooks says if she doesn't shut up, she's gonna put her in a closet.
So now Juan watches this show. Is this?
I haven't seen it yet.
Is this? Oh, you haven't seen? Because
I've seen 10 minutes of it.
I will commit to one reality show at a time.
I've got
Watch the Golden Bachelor.
No. I've got the one.
What?
The new season of Real Housewives of Salt Lake
I
City
heard that's
has
the
begun.
big
You gotta
one, yeah.
catch up. You can't just go right into Salt Lake
No,
City.
you and Juan were watching that, right?
He was watching. I was.
That is the most off the rails group of women I've ever seen.
I
It is
heard they're
great.
wild. Yeah.
Yeah, they make the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills seem like nuns.
Now you didn't watch Traitors. Traitors was
No,
like my
but-
favorite reality
as
show.
you know, I love the Good Wife.
Yes.
And then the Good Fight after. Alan Cumming was
Oh.
a major part of that. and
He's so funny.
He hosts Traitors.
He hosts
right?
Traitors, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not against watching Traitors.
Okay, we went from Traitors. Let's go to frauds. I drafted Ashton Genty with my number one pick.
A lot of people did.
In our fantasy football draft. And he has been really, really ordinary so far. And I know we're 3 games into the year, all that stuff. But it does not bode well for my fantasy team. Here's Ryan Clark from ESPN on Ashton Genty.
What's Ashton Genty's it factor? Because when you got it, and it pops. We see it at some point. Fred Taylor had it. LaDainian Tomlinson had it. Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, Bijan Robinson. We saw it.
Right.
You saw it early. Even if the statistics didn't say, oh, he rushes for 100.
Well, Bijan was thin.
Right. It was something early.
Right.
Where's Ashton Genty's? Ashton Genty doesn't have that it factor. And I don't think this is a load management thing. I think this is a production thing.
So
you agree with him?
I think it's way too early to call somebody a bust or the it thing, but I'm very concerned for my fantasy team and very concerned for the Raiders. I mean, they spent a really high pick on this. They aren't nearly as good as I thought they were going to be. I thought with Pete Carroll there would be some level of credibility. So far, that hasn't happened.
Michael, what do you think?
Yeah, Ryan Clark's an idiot.
Okay.
3 games, and yes, they could do a better job of utilizing him and putting him in certain situations, but that young man can play. He's a quick, fast, powerful runner. They just got to utilize him. You don't draft a guy 6 as a running back and give him 11, 12 carries. He's got to carry the ball 20 times. He's 21 years of age. Run the man.
Yeah, he's got a total of 81 rushing yards on 30 carries, 2.7 yards per carry.
30
you know,
carries.
what he
10
was saying,
carries a
though,
game.
is interesting because all those people he mentioned had what, to me, looked like another gear.
Yes.
He has that.
Where
we
is
haven't
it?
seen it.
Yeah, you saw it at Idaho.
Yeah,
Boise State.
And so, I mean, at Boise State. And so, you think he forgot it? No.
But he came out of the, what was that, the Mountain West?
Who cares?
As
But
opposed to
nobody
the
else was
Big
doing
Ten
it.
or the
At
SEC?
Boise State, he can run away from everybody. In the NFL, everyone's as fast as he is.
They played all the guys who we played against in college are now in the NFL. Same difference. I don't understand how. Oh, that's college is the NFL.
The
He played.
speed the speed of the game is faster in
Right,
the NFL.
and also
He
he's
played
not
against NFL linebackers.
He's not playing against the best of the best because he's up there at Boise as opposed to playing in the Big Ten and the SEC.
Well, I wish they trade him. Trade him to the Ravens.
They're not
We
going
could
to
use
trade him. It's way too early.
By the way, what is going on with your Ravens?
They have a horrible
Boy.
defense. Horrible.
But they don't. Last year they were good. What happened
No,
to their
defense. No, their defense was bad last year. They gave up a bunch of double-digit leads. They are, as somebody once called it, John Harbaugh is a horrible coach.
Now, who wins Ravens at Chiefs this
Oh, the
week?
Chiefs going to crush them.
No, the Chiefs.
I could get open against that secondary.
The Chiefs haven't crushed anybody.
Yeah, they're not.
They will this week. Ravens. You could tell their body language. They don't believe in themselves.
By the
That
way,
defense is terrible.
The Rams get him in 2 weeks, I think.
The Ravens?
Yeah, the Ravens.
That's the worst defense in the NFL. I've seen all the other through 3 weeks. That's the worst defense in the NFL, and you could just tell Lamar and Derrick Henry. They got to
Worse than Dallas's defense.
Oh yeah, they got to score every time to stay in the game in Baltimore. It's ridiculous.
I've
I've never seen receivers get so open.
Sorry for your miserable team.
Friggin' Lamar, I hate him.
Wait a minute, he's your favorite player.
I know, and he's playing great, but it's
By the
so
way,
frustrating.
You know what makes me concerned about Ashton Genty? Mychal Thompson is behind him. Mychal Thompson is the worst talent evaluator.
Tim Tebow.
How can you say that?
Vince
You're
Young.
worst. The worst talent evaluator.
I told you about Dak Prescott when he was at Mississippi.
And how's he doing now?
You don't think he's the top quarterback?
I don't.
Oh, definitely not.
You guys are nuts.
Wait a minute. You think he's a top 5 quarterback in the
Not
NFL?
top 5, but top 10?
Yeah.
He can play.
Lamar is a better quarterback than Dak Prescott.
Yeah, Lamar's the best quarterback in the game.
Wait a minute. Top 10?
Yes, Dak Prescott.
That in term like for a fantasy quarterback, yeah, they're
Well, he can
piling
play.
up a lot of empty yardage. You think Dak Prescott is a top 10 quarterback?
Yes, top
I
10.
don't. And
Name.
I'm gonna
name
I'm
9
looking-
quarterbacks better.
I'm looking them up right now.
Let's go through the list.
Here's the interesting.
Obviously, the top 4. We know. Forget the top 4. We know, and top 5. Now that Herbert's playing, forget
Yeah.
the top 5. Name the other 5.
Okay, so right now, Mace, Would you rather have Justin Herbert or Dak Prescott?
Well, I said Herbert. He's a top
Okay.
five.
All right,
Herbert.
All right, Jared Goff or Dak Prescott?
Goff.
Josh Allen. Well, okay, the
Yeah,
five
that's-
you're giving
that's-
me, Michael,
five I
are,
gave you
That's an
already.
easy
are
one.
Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts.
No, Joe Burrow when he's
Joe
healthy.
Burrow.
When he's healthy,
Okay, so
yeah.
we'll give you those five.
Yeah.
And so I need five
I
more.
would put Baker Mayfield in there.
I put
Matthew
Lamar
Stafford.
in there.
No, I said Lamar. Lamar's a top
All right,
five.
No, then now you're at 6.
No, Lamar's in the top five initial.
Jordan Love?
No.
Matthew
You wouldn't
Stafford.
rather have Jordan Love than Dak
Nope,
Prescott?
I'd rather have Dak.
Caleb Williams.
There you go. That's your
What
boy.
are you giggling about?
Caleb Williams.
Okay, let's do it this way. I'm
That
going to
one
blow the
good
break
game.
a little bit here, Em. Is that okay?
Make sure we listen. What station are we listening to?
You're listening to KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. All right, so I've got the actual list of QBR so far this year. So think about the quarterbacks that have played
Do you know even
really
know how that
well.
computes? QBR. Nobody understands how that
Well,
works.
it's like quarterback rating.
I know
it's,
that's what
it's
it means.
It's ESPN's quarterback
Yeah,
rating. So
please.
success, completions, all that stuff.
Well, just give
touchdown
him the
passes.
names. Give him the
Okay.
names.
Well, who do you think is number one?
Well, it's got to be Lamar or Josh Allen.
No.
It's probably Daniel Jones.
It's Daniel Jones,
Yeah.
number one. It's Jared Goff, number two. It's Lamar, number three. It's Josh Allen, 4. Patrick Mahomes, 5. Baker Mayfield, 6.
Okay, Michael,
Hurt,
look at
7.
this
Herbert,
list.
8. Caleb Williams, 9.
You tell me which one of these 10 people you would bump to make room for Dak.
Don't put Daniel Jones. He's had 2-3 good games. Also, you can put him
Yeah,
over
I
Dak
would
Prescott.
not
Come
put.
on.
You wouldn't
Get
take
out of
Daniel
here.
Jones
Matthew
over
on that
Dak
list?
Prescott, would you?
What's that?
You wouldn't take Daniel Jones over Dak Prescott.
No, I
at
would
this
take
point.
Dak, but I would take Matthew Stafford over Dak.
Yeah, Stafford's good. He's a
And he's
Super Bowl.
and he's 12 on this list.
Yeah.
Okay. So and by the way, this I know, Michael, you don't put any stock in QBR, but Dak is 14th.
Yeah, 14th in QBR.
You wouldn't put Jalen Hurts at. Okay,
Jalen Hurts, yeah, I put Jalen Hurts ahead
the
of him.
top 8 you would not argue with. Yeah, except for Daniel Jones, and we're putting Matthew Stafford in for Daniel Jones. So
Yes.
there's 2 spots left.
2 slots left.
Okay, Kyler Murray or Dak
please.
Prescott.
Come
Kyler
on.
Murray sucks.
And I like Kyler Murray, but he's not better than Dak.
Okay, Joe Burrow though you'd put ahead.
You
of
would
Dak.
put
Burrow's
ahead
in
of
the
him.
big 5. He's a top 5.
All
I
right,
keep
but
telling you
okay,
that.
so now we're at 9. We have 9 quarterbacks who you've said are better than Dak. And so we're arguing over the 10th spot, and it's really down to Matthew Stafford or Dak Prescott.
Is Bo Nix in there?
No,
Bo Nix is
Bo
not
Nix.
there. He's
But
off
I
to a
would take
super
Dak,
slow
I would
start.
take Dak ahead of Bo
I'll take
Nix.
Bo Diddley. Bo Nix.
I would take Dak ahead of Bo Nix. Would you take C.J. Stroud or
No,
Jaden? What
C.J.
about Jaden
Stroud.
Daniels?
You got to put JD. You got to put JD.
He looked pretty
Daniels in there.
ordinary before he got hurt.
You would take Dak ahead of Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I
would you take Dak ahead of C.J. Stroud?
Yeah, CJ looks horrible. He
So
he forgot how to play.
You say he would be what, number 10?
Number 10 at least. Dak can play, man. Don't let Jerry Jones cloud your judgment.
What has he won in
What
the
has he won?
postseason?
What
in
has
the
CJ
postseason?
Stroud? What was Jaden Daniels? What has Daniel Jones ever won?
Jaden
Come on.
Daniels went
Or
to the
Baker
NFC
Mayfield.
Championship
Daniels
game.
What has
went
he
to the
won?
NFC Championship game last year.
Jaden
Dak
Daniels?
Prescott struggling to get in the playoffs.
They got no defense in Dallas. They're
Oh,
horrible.
come on.
Yeah, I
Just-
think you're severely
you're
overrating
You're
Dak
insufferable.
Prescott.
All right, coming up next for you, we're going to do some fast track. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Denis Bouanga has etched his name into LAFC club history.
Denis shot and in! Denis Bouanga is LAFC's top scorer all time!
Congratulations, Denis, on passing Carlos Vela and becoming LAFC's all-time leading scorer.
Oh, Denis, you celebrate, young man!
And Bouanga is not done yet. More history, more goals, more memorable moments still to come. Right here on the home of the black and gold, 710 ESPN.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
Summer's almost over, but there's still time to work on that sunburn. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
With over 40 big screens showing all the big games, you can catch every play from wherever you eat, stay, and play.
Number 2.
War, live December 6th. Get tickets now.
And the number 1 reason.
Win a new Dodge Charger Daytona RT. Use your rewards card at your favorite table games to enter through September 28th.
Morongo, good times.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Paying extra for tire care is BS. You know, bad service. So at Midas, we're rolling out our BS-free tire guarantee, included with paid installation and tax on every purchase. You'll pay nothing for flat replacements, nada for flat repairs, and zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles. That's $0 for all that. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the BS-free tire guarantee, only at Midas.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Water, power, comfort. Next Gen protects it all with the Home Hero Bundle. Do you like the taste of your water? If not, get your free alkaline reverse osmosis system when you install whole home water filtration. Clean, healthy water every tap. Add a heater treater for just $4.99 to shield your plumbing from hard water damage. And when you bundle in HVAC or electrical service, you'll save 10% instantly. One call, one team, total home protection. Call Next Gen 833-3-NEXGEN or visit nextgenaaronplumbing.com today.
CSLB number 1011173.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plane manifold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
All right, Emily, it's time for you. Zoom, zoom, as we like to say on Fast Track.
Zoom, zoom. Before I get to my Fast Track, ESPN is giving you a chance to win a brand new Pedego bike, an e-bike. Join Travis Rogers, Sue Cravens, and Chris Morales this Sunday, September 28th, for the Rams post-game show live from Hollywood Park Casino. It's just, as you're walking out of the stadium, instead of waiting in traffic, go to Hollywood Park Casino. While you're there, enter to win an e-bike, plus score other great prizes like signed memorabilia and tickets to upcoming ESPN LA events. Don't miss it. Hollywood Park Casino, 3883 West Century Boulevard in Inglewood. This Sunday after the game. Must be 21 or older. Hollywood Park Casino, park, party, and play. All right, my Fast Track.
Yes.
Landry Kiffin, who is the daughter of Lane Kiffin, is dating a linebacker for LSU. Otherwise uninteresting, but this week, she decided to hard launch, which means she's posting him on her main page on her Instagram, that they're dating the week that LSU plays her dad's team, Ole Miss. My favorite podcast was talking about this morning. They're the Sports Gossip Podcast. I'm going to play a clip from their show and ask you a question afterwards.
Landry, what's her objective? Is she an operative for Ole Miss, trying to get into the heads of LSU fans somehow, or is she trying to help LSU by getting into the heads of Ole Miss? This is like KGB stuff. It's like, is she an informant? This is Cold War stuff.
She could be an informant for LSU. Is she posting that to make it more obvious? So she's like, I promise I really am an Ole Miss fan, but I'm just putting it out there that I'm dating this guy from LSU.
So do you think that she's a CIA informant for the Ole Miss, giving all the information to her dad or is this just their date?
I think that if I've watched some of the interaction between Landry and her dad, she would like nothing more than to stick it to Lane.
Oh, yeah. No, they've got that kind of relationship. Yeah.
And so I think that Landry she just dates. I think she's rooting for a boyfriend. Don't you?
I absolutely. And I don't think she's feeding information back to Lane Kiffin about the LSU defense.
It is college football. They get information from all different places.
Yeah, but I don't think she's Connor Stallions. I don't think she's scouting and knows the plays and whatnot. But I think she's definitely rooting for her boyfriend. Do you think so, Em?
I think she's rooting for her boyfriend, but it could be fun to think about it. But vroom vroom.
Vroom vroom.
Speaking of Lane Kiffin, ESPN and E60 is debuting a new The Many Lives of Lane Kiffin tonight.
Yeah, actually this afternoon. I think it starts at 4.
4 o'clock, yeah. And there was actually a clip of that of Landry Kiffin, kind of the reason why Lane went back to Ole Miss was because of Landry, so it kind of breaks that down a little bit.
Because he was going to go to Auburn, and she said, no, stay at Ole Miss, right?
They also talk about his time at USC apparently coming out, and the whole, fired on the tarmac kind of thing. The story, apparently he's going to talk about it.
Oh, nice.
Is that the worst place to get fired? And is that what you remember most about Lane Kiffin's time at USC?
I remember the Lane Kiffin Memorial firing room at LAX. That is an awful way to be fired.
Here's the funny thing. That airport, that tarmac where he got fired is the tarmac Mychal and I go out 100 times a year. So we've been in that room. We've been at that airport, and I think about it every time I walk by that room.
Yeah.
That was the way to go.
Now, I'll say this for Lane Kiffin. If you think about this, USC hired Lane Kiffin, didn't work out. Hired Steve Sarkisian, didn't work out. Both those guys have gone on to be successful head coaches. It's like they got them too early, too young in their careers because they both developed into really good coaches.
Remember, Bill Belichick's first head coaching job was in Cleveland, and he flamed out.
Yep.
And then he became like the greatest coach in NFL history.
For Sarko, it's just bad timing because he just was not in the place to be a leader of an organization at that point in time, and has seemingly done the work.
He cleaned everything up. Yeah.
What's a worse USC firing? Lane Kiffin getting fired on the tarmac after a game by Pat Hayden.
Yep.
Or Mike Garrett firing John Robinson by leaving him a voicemail on his machine.
Oh. What is worse?
I vote voicemail. That's tough.
Voicemail's kind of rough.
Voicemail is
Apparently,
really rough.
Mike's when people asked Mike about that, he said, I made multiple attempts to meet with him in person. I think John Robinson knew what the meeting was about, so he just ghosted him. And Mike finally went, I've emailed you, I've texted you, I've called you. You won't get back to me. You're no longer the football coach at USC. So do you have a little more sympathy for Mike Garrett? Well,
No.
if you're Mike Garrett, how do you play that?
I don't know. Mike Garrett is a real red ass. I worked with him for a few years when I was doing USC
But
football.
okay, pretend that you've actually had this job
Yes.
before when you were a program director. You need to fire me, and you want to do it face to face or at least have a conversation. But I won't let you.
In other words, you won't come into the office.
I won't respond to you at all. So you text me saying, hey, I need to see you. When can you come into the office? Nothing.
Yeah.
You call me. Please call me. It's important.
Yeah.
I ghost you.
Yeah.
You text me. Last chance. I need to speak with you today. Important. Nothing.
Yeah.
What do you do then?
Look, I think a voicemail is rude, but a text is okay. You can fire somebody by text. It would be clearer what's going on. I'll tell you, Lane has turned into this kind of folk hero guy. Yeah. I really want to see this special. It's on at what time?
We'll be getting home right when it comes on.
4 o'clock. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I definitely want to see that.
So we got a couple things to watch tonight. The many sides of Lane Kiffin and the Golden Bachelor with the guy we had on earlier.
Mel Owens, yeah. All right, got some more Fast Track coming up next. Plus, we're going to circle back to the Dodgers bullpen, which is smoldering after last night. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
Hey, Rams fans. We've teamed up with Bloom Ranch to ensure we have the healthiest fans in the league. That's why we're committed to delivering some of the freshest fruits and veggies to your door. And here's the best part. The first 100 boxes are on us. That's right. We're giving away the first 100 boxes. After that, enjoy 30% off on your first box upon signing up at www.bloomranchofacton.com and enter promo code ThankYouRams. There are no fans like Rams fans. Winning and getting healthier together is the real flex. So hurry, this offer won't last forever. Follow Bloom Ranch on IG and share how you're getting healthier using hashtag BloomRamFit.
Pechanga Resort Casino is rewarding you on another level. Bring in a rewards card from one of 16 Southern California casinos and access exclusive benefits with Pechanga's tier status match program. Qualified members can even win $25,000 club dollars. But hurry, this limited time offer ends December 31st and match statuses remain valid through January 31st, 2026. Open to new and existing Pechanga club members. Visit the club at Pechanga for more details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID.
Injured in an accident? Don't sit on the sidelines. It's Travis, and at the law office of Joseph S. Normand, Joe and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way to the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with the law office of Joseph S. Normand.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Hey, Rams fans, we've teamed up with Bloom Ranch to ensure we have the healthiest fans in the league. That's why we're committed to delivering some of the freshest fruits and veggies to your door. And here's the best part. The first 100 boxes are on us. That's right. We're giving away the first 100 boxes. After that, enjoy 30% off on your first box upon signing up at www.bloomranchofacton.com and enter promo code ThankYouRams. There are no fans like Rams fans. Winning and getting healthier together is the real flex. So hurry, this offer won't last forever. Follow Bloom Ranch on IG and share how you're getting healthier using hashtag BloomRamFit.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Fast Track. And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
All right, vroom, vroom, Em.
Vroom, vroom. This year is the 25th anniversary of Survivor. It's been going on for 25 years. And I saw a note yesterday that blew my mind. Through the 25 years of Survivor, 67 babies have come from crew members who have started their relationship while working on the show. I'm not even counting the contestants because there have been several couples that have gone on to have kids that have competed on the show, but these are guys that have worked on the show. Guys and gals that have worked behind the scenes on Survivor. So, my statement, is Survivor the real Love Island?
Ah, interesting.
Well, most people meet, especially with those all-consuming jobs, most people meet at work.
Correct.
So it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I mean,
those are the type of jobs where if you're working on Survivor, 6 o'clock in the morning, you got to be there. You're oftentimes working until midnight.
Production stuff is hard.
Yeah, of course, you're going to hook up with coworkers.
You're in a production, having worked on movies, it is a lot of hard work.
And the other thing I'll say is every place I've ever worked, including here, I honestly believe people are hooking up and nobody knows about
absolutely.
it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we eventually find out, like we found out with Chris Morales and the wonderful Stephanie Alexander.
Yeah, but Chris was very
open with it.
Yeah, I mean, he told everybody right from the beginning.
Now, I think it's ridiculous when people say, "Oh, you can't date anybody at work." I understand power positions and all that stuff, but people meet at work. People spend a lot of time at work.
So does that number surprise you, Emily?
It surprised me about how many babies have been made from it, but and also those kids are growing up too in Fiji because their parents will work there for half the year, and so they get to spend their childhood there, which seems pretty cool.
It's been on for like a quarter of a century.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Survivor?
Never watched Survivor. Did you ever watch Survivor?
In the early years.
Yeah, I didn't. I never watched it.
I love Survivor.
Do you still love it?
Yes.
There used to be a Baja Fresh where I lived in West Hollywood, and I would see Jeff Probst in there at least once a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was his hang.
Yeah, that's his career, man. He's the guy.
Fast track.
Quick one here for you guys. So a viral video on the X going around of Ed Sheeran talking about not having a phone for, he said, I think 10, 11 years. He said he only communicates on an iPad with email kind of deal.
Damn.
Could you do this? How long could you go? I mean, you're still communicating with the iPad, so there's still messages and email, but not having a phone. How long could you go?
I know nothing about Ed Sheeran, but I'd be willing to bet a lot of money he's not married and he doesn't have kids. Because if you are married and you do have kids, that's how you stay in touch with your family.
Although you could take my phone and I would be okay. I have my laptop. I do my text messages on my laptop.
He is married.
I don't.
He
is married.
Sherry Seaborn.
So how does Sherry Seaborn get a hold of Ed Sheeran?
Email.
Yeah.
No, that seems limiting to me.
I don't talk on the phone. I don't need it. I can do everything on my laptop. So the phone isn't necessarily the important part. He's using the iPad that way.
And
but
he has a 3 and a 5-year-old.
How does
I'm completely wrong.
How does he not have a phone with
so
a 3 and 5-year-old?
Can't text some pictures of the 3 and the 5-year-old?
Or can you text on an iPad?
I'm sure she texts on the iPad or text the nanny.
He probably just carries it around like a big, gigantic phone.
No, of course you can text on an iPad.
Yeah, and you can FaceTime on an iPad.
So maybe that's what he does.
Maybe as a flip phone, something like that.
Yeah, I like the dumb phones.
I guess if you're powerful enough, you don't need a phone.
Exactly. So Coach Sean McVey is going to join us here in just a minute or so. I wanted to mention we do the Big Five picks every week, and I've updated all the results.
How did we do last week?
Ireland, you went 2-3.
Okay.
Emily, you went 2-3.
Okay.
Brian Cohen went 3-2.
Yeah.
And I went a sparkling 1-4.
So you've had 2 bad weeks in a row, but I think you had a 5-0 week in the beginning. So
did.
Are you still in first place?
I am not. Well, first place, first of all, Tyler Fulgham, who is our gambling expert, is hitting at an 80% clip. He's 12-3 against the spread.
Good for him.
He does it for work.
Second place, 12-8 overall, 60% correct. Brian Cohen.
Whoa, watch out.
Next up, 8-7. She missed the 1 week. Emily, 53%. Over 50%. Me, 10-10, 50%. And Ireland, you are 9-11 for a 45%
I'm going to catch
rate.
you this week.
Hell no.
Hell yeah.
I'm in this thing to win. Now, are we giving Brian mythical money because he won the Big Five?
No. I think if you win the Big Five for the year.
For the year.
We'll say, we'll call it mid-December. We'll say on December 15th, the person, since we're ranking so many picks, I think the person should get $20K in mythical money.
Are we good on that?
That sounds good to me.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good to Brian. He's winning.
Okay.
And Tyler Fulgham, make sure you listen on Friday because he has all the correct picks, apparently, 12-3 against the spread. I'm just going to do what he does. That's going to be the easiest.
Follow
thing.
Tyler?
Just follow Tyler. Exactly right. He's winning. Why not?
That's no fun.
So I wanted to circle back, and McVay's going to call in a minute here, but the Dodgers bullpen last night once again imploded.
It really is like pouring gas on a fire. It's that bad.
It was 4-0. We lose 5-4. Bam, 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 just like
here's the
that.
weird thing. When the second they go to the bullpen, I'm convinced they're going to lose.
Me too. Last night, I knew they were in trouble. They're up 4-0. I'm like, oh, they're in trouble.
And I said this at the start of the show. They got to quit screwing around.
Yeah.
They're only a game and a half ahead of the Padres.
Yep.
They let Arizona back into the mix now. I think Arizona's a game out of the wild card. I don't think they can continue to lose games. I think they have to bench all those relievers.
Yep.
And just use starters in relief roles now. You've got 5 games left in the regular season, and you start a best-of-3 series next Tuesday in the playoffs. From here on out, all starters all the time.
All right. Joining us right now is the head coach of the 2-1 Los Angeles Rams, Coach Sean McVey. Coach, thanks a lot for coming on, man. How are you?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
We're great, Sean, and we appreciate you doing this. So we kind of disagree about how you should feel about that game on Sunday. Mace is devastated.
I'm devastated, Coach.
He thinks it's the worst thing that ever happened to him. I thought, Sean, there were 9 or 10 plays that if either one of any of the 9 or 10 go your way, you win the game. So I kind of took a positive out of it. Mace said, no, they lost. It's all negative. As the coach, Sean, you've got to balance those two things.
Throw me under the bus, Sean.
Well, but Sean, you know what I'm saying? Like, how much do you focus on the good stuff versus how much you focus on the bad stuff this week?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, Mason's a negative guy, man. So that's, you just got to take it like that. Here's what I would say. You want to be able to finish the game. Our expectations were going in there to be able to win the football game, and we came up short there. But if that's everything, then we're missing the boat. There's 161 total plays. There's a lot of stuff that's in alignment with the style of play that we want to be able to have, the physicality, the toughness, the relentlessness that I saw, at different times on all 3 phases. Now, do we want to be able to execute in some critical moments and some better situational stuff? And can I do a better job? Hell yeah. And I'll tell you what, it's early in the season. We will use this to strengthen our group. We are a resilient, mentally tough group. It was a humbling finish, but it doesn't mean that there wasn't steps in the right direction. And I don't want anybody to misunderstand me. Our expectations were to go win the football game. We're not pleased with not getting that done. But there was a lot of stuff that, how different. There's 161 total plays, and if we make a 44-yard kick, the narrative's totally different. I'm not going to allow that to change the dynamics of the 160 things that occurred before that. So what I was pleased with is we got a 26-7 lead. Unfortunately, give them credit. They made some plays to get themselves back in it. We had multiple opportunities that I'm looking forward to seeing if we can consistently execute to put that game away. You miss a 36-yard or a 44-yard field goal, getting it blocked. That's tough sledding. But I love the fact that they get a 27-26 lead. We stop the 2-point play. The offense goes right down the field. You're thinking you're in a position to show real grit, real resilience. And just because we didn't make that kick and didn't win that football game, that can't be the only thing that we focus on, even though that did affect the outcome of the game. And that's how we're going to move forward. And I'm excited about attacking the Colts because they're a damn good team coming in here on Sunday.
All right. Hey, by the way, I'm not a negative guy. I'm really a positive guy, just to be clear. And I'm right there with you.
It doesn't sound like it to me.
Yeah. Okay, watch this, Coach. So
I'm just kidding.
I want to shout out Josh Carty. I know the 2 kicks were blocked, but the one thing he's able to do is this sort of knuckleball squib kick.
It's been awesome.
Huge. Where did that come from, and why is he so good at it?
Yeah, he's worked at it. I give Chase and Coach Kawika a ton of credit. They kind of had a vision for it, and because of the uptick in the returns, just based on the touchback going on the 35. That was something that they had worked. Josh has been excellent. It's been a real edge for our special teams, the starting field position off those kickoffs. And, that's been a weapon for us that we got to continue to lean into. So, real credit to Josh and the rest of the coverage unit on that phase.
Sean McVey is our guest. Sean, I know that there's never a short answer to this, but I'll ask it anyway. Do you know why those kicks were blocked. It wasn't just your game. There were like 5 or 6 kicks blocked around the league the other day. It seems to me that did they see something in the line? Or I know you've looked at the film and probably lost a little sleep over this. Do you have a feel for why those kicks are blocked, and can you correct it moving forward?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's our job, is to identify problems and then to be able to give the solutions, and then let's apply them. And so I do have an idea, without getting too technical, but, they did a good job. They got under us with some of the leverage. We're able to get some inside penetration, get some knockback and push, and then, they get their hands up, and before the, kick can get the appropriate trajectory, here you go, and you get 2 blocked. And, there was some similar penetration on the 51-yard field goal that we made earlier in the game. And so, you don't want to have to learn that way, but, with that comes in a heightened sense of awareness, sense of urgency to be able to get it fixed. And those plans started immediately after, and they've started with our players today.
3 games in 11 days. It is a very compressed schedule here. How do you prepare for 3 games? I know you're going to take them one at a time, but how do you prepare for 3 games in rapid succession there?
Yeah, that's you just said it. It's one at a time. My focus and sole focus and concentration is on the Colts. And then, once that Colts game finishes up, it's an accelerated start to your preparation. Players' recovery starts right after the game. Our preparation starts right after as well. And you're basically packing, 7 days into 4. And so, every team has to deal with that. And, if you handle your business, you sure enjoy those Thursday games with the weekend that you have. But our focus is on the Colts. We got a great football team coming in here, and then we'll worry about the Thursday game at Sunday at about 4:30.
I know you've been looking at tape, Sean. Why are the Colts 3-0 in your opinion?
Well, they're really well coached. They got great players at a lot of the key and critical spots, and they play as a team. They play 11 as one on offense, on defense. They play complementary football. They do a good job in the kicking game. I've just been really impressed with their operation, and when you just watch the 3 games of film that they've accumulated, they've had 2 games that really they've been in control for the totality of the game, and then they had a back-and-forth battle against an excellent team in the Denver Broncos that they squeaked by. And really, if it wasn't for a penalty, they'd be 2-1 too. It's crazy that some of these games are coming down to the last play, but this is an excellent football team. I've always had tremendous respect for their coaching staff. They got Lou Anarumo running the defense. Shane Steichen does a great job with the offense in alignment with Jim Bob Cooter, and it's a great challenge.
You guys, obviously Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua have unbelievable chemistry together, very successful together. To me, Puka right now is the best wide receiver in the NFL. What do you think?
I think he's playing awesome. I think he's complete. He's playing at a really high clip, incredibly efficient. He competes without the football. What he does when the ball's in his hands, he's catching it really well. He's doing a good job of being able to create separation. He's got a great way about himself. I love him, and he is sure is he's a damn tough competitor. He's special. He's a special player.
I want to ask you about Blake Corum, who had some great moments in that game in Philadelphia. How do you balance Blake Corum, who's obviously sort of emerging, and Kyren Williams, who's the incumbent?
I think you got a good problem where you got 2 ballers at running back. And so I think, you look at it, we want to be able to try to get both those guys involved. And I thought Kyren was excellent the other day. I thought his energy, his swag, his physicality, his ability to run through contact, the way he played without the ball. And then I thought Blake did a great job. I think being able to find a good balance where, 60-40, 65-35, when both those guys are playing, I think they complement each other really well. And for the longevity of the season, we feel really fortunate to see Blake's emergence occurring in front of our eyes. And Kyren is continuing to, take his game to other levels. And, they're both studs. Ron Gould does a great job with that room.
Sean, last thing for me, people that study Pro Football Focus, and some of us nerds that like stats do, Quentin Lake, your safety, has had his 2 highest grades from Pro Football Focus in consecutive weeks. He had a great game against the Titans. He improved on that against the Eagles. Why is he getting such high grades? What's he doing right?
Well, I'd be interested to see the graders and kind of what they're looking at, but he's played really well according to what we're asking of him as well. He's in a position to be able to have a lot of play ops. He's physical at the point of attack. I think he's been excellent in coverage. You know, he plays our nickel slot corner, so when we're in our base defense, he'll play safety, but he plays the nickel slot corner because we're in our sub-groupings, a large portion of the time. And he just got a great competitiveness about himself. He's so damn smart. He's tough. I think his athletic instincts and intuition have really shown up. And he can make plays like an inside linebacker, but he can cover you like a corner. His versatility and his leadership, his swag, his presence, his play demeanor, everything about it I love. He's done that really for the last couple of years, but I think he's taken his game to the next level these first few weeks. And, I might agree with Pro Football Focus on the last 2 weeks. I'd be interested to see how they're grading it, but he grades out pretty damn high for our coaches as well.
There you go. All right. Hey, last thing for you. I'm going to ask you something dumb. We had Mel Owens on earlier. He is a former Ram. He is now the Golden Bachelor, which premieres tonight on ABC. So all these ladies come out of the limos, and he has to pick the one and hand out roses and all that stuff. Do you have any dating advice for Mel?
Oh, geez. Hey, Mel, enjoy yourself, pal.
There you go.
Love it.
There you go.
All right, Sean, go get him this week. I know it's going to be a tough game, but we think you can get him. Go get a win.
Let's go. Appreciate you guys.
All right, thank you very much. There is Sean McVey.
That was a very good question and an even better answer.
Yes, it was very funny. By the way, whenever a coach calls in, it is presented by LA Care. Life is what you make it. Whatever you're making, make it matter with LA Care's health plan. Did you know healthcare starts at $0? Visit lacare.org to learn more.
So, Em, when we come back, are we doing Game of Games, or do you want us to do a segment in between? What do you want to do?
Let's do a segment in between. I want to hear you go off again about the Dodger bullpen.
Oh, Dodgers
right,
bullpen. Yeah, we'll talk about
I'm
the Dodgers
happy to go off again.
Yeah, it's detonated.
Stop it!
Detonated again
Stop
last
putting
night.
these people in the games.
All right, we'll do that
For the
next.
love of God.
Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Sorry about that. I want to tell you about Jacob Emrani. So when the insurance company sees Jacob Emrani's name on a case, they know what's coming. A detailed file, verified medical reports, and a demand letter from the law offices of Jacob Emrani they can't ignore. They stop playing the games. They start paying attention. Why? Because Jacob Emrani has a reputation. He's been fighting for LA clients for decades, and when you call Jacob and he's attached to the claim, the insurance company knows this case is not going to fold. Call the law offices of Jacob Emrani and send a message. This isn't a quick payout. This is someone with representation that wins. You don't pay unless Jacob Emrani wins your case. And once you're on board, his team handles everything. 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB. Or remember,
accident or injury, call Jacob Emrani. Call Jacob.
Call Jacob.com. Jacob, the trusted legal partner of the Rams, the Lakers, and LAFC, also trusted by thousands of people across Los Angeles. You can follow him at call.jacob on Instagram. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
710 ESPN.
Summer's almost over, but there's still time to work on that sunburn. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
With over 40 big screens showing all the big games, you can catch every play from wherever you eat, stay, and play.
Number 2.
War, live December 6th. Get tickets now.
And the number 1 reason.
Win a new Dodge Charger Daytona RT. Use your rewards card at your favorite table games to enter through September 28th.
Morongo, good times.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Hey, soccer fans! San Antonio Cardinale Wine is hooking up fans with 2 tickets, air and hotel, to the biggest match in USA this season. Don't wait. Head to SoccerDreamTicket.com and enter now. You can score your way from San Antonio Cardinale Wine. Welcome to the sweet life. Big nights deserve big views. From Lakers and Kings games to the hottest concerts. Reserve your own private suite at Crypto.com Arena for a premium experience you'll never forget. Reserve your suite now at CryptoArenaSuites.com.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. It's game time at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Just like LAFC protects their home turf, we help you protect yours with quality floors at unbeatable wholesale prices. No gimmicks, no markups, just deals every day. From waterproof hardwood to carpet, laminate to artificial grass, the crazy Hernandez brothers have you covered. Don't settle for anything less than a championship-level home. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR, that's 866-62-FLOOR, or shop on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason in Ireland on your home of Rams football, 710 ESPN.
You had a bad day. Boy, we're playing songs I know. This is Daniel Powder, right?
It was, yeah.
This is the exit song for
For
every
American
Idol guy. Yeah. So that was Sunday. We had a bad day.
Last night, the Dodger bullpen had another bad game,
Yes.
and I will do this speech again that I gave at the start of the show. If the Dodgers continue to put guys like Tanner Scott, Kirby Yates, and Blake Trinan into games, they deserve to lose. They will be eliminated. I don't know how many times we have to see the same movie before they admit we know how it ends. These guys cannot get anybody out, and it's time to quit messing around. The Padres are a game and a half behind you with 5 to go. You can't, that's not a comfortable enough margin to be throwing Tanner Scott into games again tonight when they could lose him. Roki Sasaki's coming up. They're going to try him in the bullpen. This is my solution. In game 1 of the playoffs, which start a week from yesterday, it's going to be next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We don't know if they're going to be at Dodger Stadium. They might be in Chicago.
We hope they're at Dodger Stadium.
But in that 3-game series, you start Shohei in game 1. You start Yoshi Yamamoto in game 2. You have Blake Snell on standby for a deciding game 3, and every other starter. Tyler Glasnow, Clayton Kershaw, Emmett Sheehan, Roki Sasaki, all of them go to the bullpen, and that's your bullpen for the postseason. Right. Those 4 dudes, and don't continue to play these bullpen arms. We know how it ends. They can't get anybody out.
They're not pitchable. At this point, they're not pitchable. Last night, Tanner Scott was just a disaster. A disaster. And it's funny, you said this earlier, but when they were up 4-0, I thought to myself, Arizona's got them right where they want them. Because
as soon as they went to the bullpen.
They went to the bullpen, and it was over. Another brilliant start. This one for Shohei turned into a disaster by that bullpen. And John, your scenario, which we've talked, I don't think they've got a choice.
Right.
Because ultimately, I think they were trying to, and this has got to be over, trying to get Tanner Scott or trying to get Blake Trinan on a heater. That's not going to happen. And they don't have time to wait for a heater at this point. They've got to go to the multi-starter situation where Sheehan, Kershaw, they're in the bullpen. Glasnow's in the bullpen. And you worry about the 5-game series, the DS, if you get there. Right now, it's all hands on deck. Everybody is pitchable from that rotation, and you've got to find a way to win 2 of the next 3.
And I think you can do it
next week.
If you turn your extra starters into a bullpen thing.
Yep, no question. No question. All right, so we're going to do a little game of games. It's Mychal Thompson's game today. Michael, you got a little sneak preview on what you got going on?
Yes, we'll talk about some amazing facts that are going to just wow you guys' mind.
Okay. Minds will be wowed.
Exactly.
Next, Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Denis Bouanga has etched his name into LAFC club history.
Denis shot and in! Denis Bouanga is LAFC's top scorer all time!
Congratulations, Denis, on passing Carlos Vela and becoming LAFC's all-time leading scorer.
Oh, Denis, you celebrate, young man!
And Bouanga is not done yet. More history, more goals, more memorable moments still to come. Right here on the home of the black and gold, 710 ESPN.
Football fans, score this season at Pechanga Resort Casino. Watch and win weekly at Kelsey's Monday Night Raffle. Earn raffle tickets when you order appetizers and drinks during the game. Lucky winners will take home fun football prizes and be entered for a chance to win tickets to an upcoming Los Angeles Rams game or Chargers game. Guests must be present to win. Visit Pechanga.com for more information and play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
All right, we got a caller who says, I need to buy a car and I need to save money. Well, my friend, I've got one answer for you. The Cerritos Auto Square. It's America's largest auto mall. 24 dealerships, all the top brands, all in one easy location right here in SoCal. And here's the secret. These dealers sell more cars than anyone because they have low prices. And they can actually afford low prices because they sell so many cars. Check it out at CerritosAutosquare.com.
Cerritos Auto Square.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com. Water, power, comfort. NextGen protects it all with the Home Hero Bundle. Do you like the taste of your water? If not, get your free alkaline reverse osmosis system when you install whole home water filtration. Clean, healthy water every tap. Add a heater treater for just $4.99 to shield your plumbing from hard water damage. And when you bundle in HVAC or electrical service, you'll save 10% instantly. One call, one team, total home protection. Call NextGen 833-3-NEXGEN or visit nextgenaaronplumbing.com today.
CSOB number 1011173.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the number one sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland.
Game of Games.
Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time, brought to you by Jacob and Ronnie, and it is Mychal Thompson's game today. Now, the score is interesting right now because Emily is doing very well.
What's the score, Em, for the month?
We have me with 5. John, you have 2. Travis has 2. Mace has 3. Brian has 2. The social as a whole has 1. And Jacob has 1.
All right, so anybody but Emily needs to win this game.
Yeah,
All right,
we need points,
If
Mychal.
you win, this is work too. Go for it,
Let's
Mychal.
talk about the amazing facts that you may not be aware of, but as usual, unlike Pepe's games, I am here to educate you idiots.
Oh, nice. All right, good.
Buzz in. Built around 2600 BC, the Great Pyramid was the tallest structure in the world for around 5,000 years until this structure, not built in America, was completed. Emily?
Burj Khalifa?
No.
Mason.
What structure was it?
Statue of Liberty.
Nope.
Brian, Eiffel Tower.
Nope. Oh, yes, Eiffel Tower. Yes.
Eiffel Tower. Brian
How do you guys not know
steals that.
Yeah. Everybody guess.
Okay.
Everybody guess. Closest wins. How many Earths can fit inside the sun?
Brian.
40.
Emily.
100.
Mace.
1,000.
I'll say 500.
1 million.
Oh, Mace
great.
wins.
Yeah, I took that one. It's a lot of Earths.
Yes.
The sun is real big.
Really big.
Okay.
True or false? True or false? Everybody answers.
Okay.
Honey has a lifespan of only 1 year. True or false?
Emily.
False.
Mace.
True.
I'll go false. Brian.
True.
What is it, Michael?
It is false. It is actually honey never spoiled.
Honey never spoiled?
Yeah, I know that because I keep it in my backpack.
Oh, there you go.
All right,
Among
so
other things.
everybody has one.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
The Olympics will be here, multiple choice, in 2028. From 1912 to 1948, the games held competition in what? Auctioneer calling, the fine arts, or ballroom dancing?
Mace.
The fine arts.
What was the first one?
Auctioneer calling.
I'm going to go ballroom dancing. Brian.
Ballroom dancing.
Emily.
Can you give me the years one more time, Michael?
1912 to 1948.
Ballroom dancing.
The fine arts.
Mace got it. Did you know that?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know what it is.
Mason.
That was
It's just a weird thing.
This medal's given out for literature, architecture, sculpting, painting, and music.
All right,
Nice.
Mason's up 2-1 over everybody.
Yeah, let's go. That's right.
Multiple choice. How long can a cockroach live without its head? 1 hour, 1 day, or 1 week?
How long can a cockroach live without its head? 1 hour, 1 day, or 1 week? I'll go 1 week. Brian.
1 day.
Emily.
Week.
Mace.
Week.
1 week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, they
Mason
are
got it.
Awful. Awful creatures.
wait.
They survive anything.
I missed it.
Okay, you missed it.
I got it,
All right,
though.
so here we go. Mason 3, Emily and John 2, Brian 1.
Multiple choice. A cloud can weigh as much as how many pounds? 1,000, 100,000, or 1 million pounds?
Brian.
100,000.
Emily.
100,000.
Mace.
100,000.
I'll go with the crowd. 100,000.
1 million pounds.
1 million pounds.
1 million pounds. Okay.
What percentage of bones in your body is in your feet? 1/4, 1/3, or 1/10?
Emily.
Quarter.
Mace.
Quarter.
I'll go with the crowd. Quarter. Brian.
1/10.
1/4.
All right.
we
So
got that.
Emily got it. Mace got it. John got it. Mace leads 4-3 over Emily and John.
Yes.
Everybody
My day.
guess. Speaking of bones, true or false? Babies are born with more bones than adults.
Mace.
True or false?
It's too weird to have made up. I will say true.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I'll go true. Brian.
False.
Emily.
False.
It is true. The baby's bones fuse together as they grow.
There you go.
Mace 5, John 4, Emily 3, Brian 1.
Oh, we got Emily on the ropes.
Multiple choice. Cleopatra was not Egyptian. She was actually what? Roman, Greek, or Persian?
Greek.
This one's me. Roman, Greek,
or Persian. What was Cleopatra?
I'm going to say Persian. Brian.
Greek.
Emily.
Persian.
Mace.
Italian.
I don't think that was one of the
That's not
choices,
enough.
but go
Oh,
ahead.
Roman.
She was Greek.
She was Greek.
Em, you got that, right?
No, it's Brian.
Brian got
Brian
it.
got
Okay.
that.
All right.
Which animal produces cube-shaped poop? An aardvark, a wombat,
Sure.
or anteater?
Sure.
Brian.
Wombat.
Emily.
Anteater.
Mace.
So random. I will say wombat.
I'll say anteater.
It is wombat.
Okay.
I knew that, by the way. That question has been in Game of Games before.
Hey, did anyone get that besides you?
Brian.
Okay, so Mace is taking a commanding lead. He has 6. John has 4. Emily has 3. Brian has 3.
Okay.
Okay.
How many left, Michael?
A bunch.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, we'll do a couple more, and then we'll say 5.
What
Here we go.
sport did Abraham Lincoln excel in? Boxing, target shooting, or wrestling?
Emily.
Wrestling.
Mace.
Yeah, wrestling.
Take a shot here. What are the other two, Michael?
Target shooting or boxing?
He's a tall guy. I'll say boxing. Brian.
Boxing.
It is wrestling.
Okay. What's next, Michael?
Where is the worst area to stroke a cat? Under the chin, on the head, or on their belly?
Mace.
Chin, head, or belly?
Who doesn't like belly scratches? I will go. I'll go head.
I'll go chin. Brian.
Head.
Emily.
Belly.
What is mine?
It is belly.
Hey.
Okay, Emily's catching
My
up.
mom's the vet.
All right, so we'll do 5 more. Here's the standings with 5 left to play. Mace 7. Yes. Emily 5. John 4. Brian 3.
Don't be like the Rams.
Now, let's put Blake Trinan in for me to finish the game.
Okay, 5 left. Here we go.
Because of the lack of gravity in space, astronauts' spines grow or stretch by how many inches in space? 1, 2, or 3 inches?
Mace.
2.
Emily.
3.
I'll go 1. Brian.
2.
What is it, Michael?
It is 2.
Yeah!
Okay.
Am I locking this thing up?
Almost. There are 4 left. I have to go different than Brian. You and I have to go different than Mace. You have 8. Emily has 5.
What is the largest animal on Earth? Humpback whale, sperm whale, or blue whale?
Mace.
Blue whale.
Emily.
Blue whale.
I think it is blue whale, but I have to go different. The other 2 were humpback whale
or sperm.
I'll go sperm. Brian.
Tell me sperm whale.
It is blue whale.
Okay,
Tell me sperm
we
whale.
knew that.
Brian and I are out. Mace has 8. Emily has 6. 3 to go.
By the way, I will tie Emily for the month if I win this game.
Don't be dirty here. Everybody can guess. Act like adults. What body part do you have that ants don't have?
Okay. What body part? What are the choices?
Just guess. Tell me which one. Tell me which body part. See who gets it.
Oh, is it name as your buzzer?
No,
just guess.
you're just guessing. You
Everybody
have a
guesses.
guess.
What body part
Either
do you
one
have
of you guys have a guess.
Okay,
that ants don't have?
All right, Em, what's your guess?
Thumbs.
Thumbs, Mace?
thumbs.
Brain.
What is it, Michael?
Lungs.
Lungs. Nobody gets it.
All right, Em, you have 2 left, and Mace, you got to go different than Mace.
Got
Okay?
Good
Here
luck.
we go.
All right. After his presidency, George Washington had a successful distillery. What did he produce? Whiskey, brandy, or rum?
Mace.
Whiskey.
Emily.
Brandy.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's over.
I know.
Mace
He grew up
has
in my
tied him.
hometown.
It is over.
All right, 5-5 with 4 to go.
This is BS.
I haven't won a month in a long time.
Well,
Why did
Emily,
he suddenly count twice?
No, the last 5 days, last
Why?
5 weekdays of the
to
month
give
are...
to give the people behind a
God.
mechanism to catch
Yeah.
up.
No, boo.
Yeah.
Yeah, boo.
You guys want to try a
Boo.
tiebreaker?
Yeah,
first?
let's
yeah,
try. Oh,
just
yeah,
for
let's
fun.
break
Let's do
this
it.
tie.
Everybody just write it down. The
Okay.
shortest war in history took place between Britain and Zanzibar in 1896. How long did the war last? The shortest war in history.
Okay.
Britain won, by the way.
Okay.
I have it.
I have one.
Okay, I got one too.
Okay.
I wrote down 2 days. Mace,
26 hours.
Emily,
2 hour.
Brian,
10 hours.
38 minutes.
38 minutes! Wow.
Yeah, Emily got that. 38 minutes. That's when you know you don't have a good military. If they
Yeah,
only hang
yeah.
in for 38
38 minutes.
Once first shot fired, we give up.
Yeah, that's funny. War is hell, but for a very short period of time in that one.
Yeah, this ain't working. I
Yeah.
throw in the white towel.
Right.
All right, there you have it. There is your game of games, brought to you by Jacob and Ronnie. Remember, if you're involved in any kind of accident, he's the guy you want. Call Jacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. Coming up next for you, Super Crosstalk, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen.
And ESPN LA is the new home of the Rich Eisen Show in the Southland.
When McCarthy threw that pick six, I just popped on, and the number of people are like, it's amazing what happens when Colin Stallion's not on the sideline. I went in people's feeds that I barely speak to.
You were like, hey, troll.
I did actually say troll to somebody.
The home of USC football, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, 710 ESPN, and always on the new ESPN LA app.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and special guest me, Chris Morales, this Sunday, September 28th for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia and tickets to an upcoming ESPN LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older. See you there.
Hey, it's Cap. Thinking about selling your home? Seller's Advantage makes it easy. No agents, no commissions, no open houses, and no costly repairs. With Seller's Advantage, we'll make you a fair, competitive cash offer with no surprises. Check out what one of the sellers had to say. Seller's Advantage was a lot easier, faster, and more rewarding than listing my house. I worried about getting a low offer, but theirs matched the value I was hoping for and much higher than their competitors. They gave me time to decide, and the process was friendly, fast, and anxiety-free. I highly recommend Seller's Advantage. Call Seller's Advantage today. 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free, no obligation cash offer. That's sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
George Chevrolet's model year-end sell-a-thon is on with big discounts on remaining 2025 Chevy models like $10,000 off select Silverado 1500s. Visit George Chevrolet in Bellflower or at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Discount calculated off MSRP US models. It's 9/30/25. For full details, call 866-949-4805.
Los Angeles, your Rams return home to SoFi Stadium for a Week 4 showdown versus the Indianapolis Colts. You don't want to miss this AFC-NFC showdown, so bring all your energy and pack the Rams house. To purchase your tickets, head to therams.com/IND. Again, that is therams.com/IND. To see your Rams battle the Colts on Sunday, September 28th at 1:05 p.m. See you at the Rams house.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Can I start with a dad joke?
Sure.
Real quick. What is 5Q plus 5Q?
5Q plus 5Q, that's 10Q.
You're welcome. Boom!
Wow. Yeah, no,
Who says 10Q?
You're killing.
Thank you.
You're killing
Thank
today.
you.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Is this what I have to look forward to today?
Dad joke.
All right.
No, it's
All
Dad
right.
joke Wednesday.
I guess so. I was unprepared
Come
for
on.
that.
It's 10Q, not 10Q. Who says 10Q?
My daughter told me that joke. Come on, just go with it.
Yeah, don't disagree with
You
him.
know the
you.
kids.
She's
Let
10.
the kids know you're not always funny.
He is so
I'll teach him a lesson.
frustrated by the Baltimore Ravens.
You are. I didn't know you were this much of a Ravens fan.
I love
He's
Lamar.
a Lamar fan.
Lamar,
Yeah,
man. I
he's
just wanna
got
see
the
him.
ultimate
would
man
think-
crush on Lamar.
If you didn't know that, you would think the opposite. I thought you hated Lamar the way you talk
You know,
about him.
it's Lamar's like in a car parade, and he's a Lamborghini, and everybody else is a Volkswagen.
I totally agree.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know. Totally agree.
Yeah.
Now
Just
he's
they're wasting
he's-
his prime years.
No. He is too. He
is?
He's culpable too. You
Yeah,
got to
no.
be better in the postseason.
Yeah, you're right.
You almost had it. The luck favors the well prepared, and they lost last year.
So, Trav, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a while since you pitched, right?
30 plus
30
years.
plus years.
What could you still throw
Got
that?
anything left in the tank for the Dodgers
Can you hit
bullpen?
can you hit 80 miles an hour?
Not anymore.
Really?
I could then.
Not that old.
What was your fastball top out at?
87, 88, something like that.
Bill
So
movement.
kind of Kershaw.
Yeah,
kind of Kershaw.
but
No, he
with
was like
not
Greg
nearly
Maddux.
with not nearly the ability to place it where I wanted to, or
didn't
any of the
move it
other
like he
stuff.
did?
No, nor the horsepower between the ears. Yeah, no, I mean, shoot, at this point, I can't be any worse than anybody else.
Hey, Travis,
I mean,
let me ask you a question.
everybody
That's
else,
true.
I can go in there and blow the game.
Travis,
I
you're a
can
pitcher.
do that.
Before you guys talk about the Dodgers, me and Mason were arguing about this before the show. When did things change? When I was a kid growing up watching Sandy Koufax, Drysdale, Osteen, and all the great pitchers, Bob Gibson, a curveball used to go like this, right?
No,
That
it
used
went
to be a
like
curve.
this.
Kinda like
It's a
that.
dive.
A sinker used to go like that.
No, a sinker goes like
from
that.
12 to 6 used to be a sinker.
No,
12-6
Sandy
is a
Koufax's curveball went from 12 to 6, straight down.
That's not what they called it, though.
Nolan Ryan's went 12
Yes.
to 6. Yeah.
They used to
Yeah.
call a sinker back in
No,
the
Yeah,
day.
a sinker from a right-handed pitcher,
Yeah.
like Oral Hershiser threw one of the great sinkers, right? it would kind of go down and into a right-handed hitter from a right-handed pitcher. No, that's more this way. A sinker, you kind of get on the side like this, and it kind of cuts down and into a right-handed
Michael's very
hitter.
confused.
I'm confused.
Don't even get him started on sweepers.
Well, a sweeper is a slider.
Sweeper, I never heard about the sweeper until the last couple of years.
You don't have to worry.
They just
about it.
renamed it.
It's a slider.
It's a slider.
It's a slider. It goes from a right-handed pitcher. It goes right to left.
There you go.
It used to be a sinker.
Yeah.
Everybody used to be a sinker.
Ireland is on one. I think that he is correct. We are at the point where you throw out all the bullpen roles because they've all failed.
I agree. I think that,
I agree.
Trav, this is what I've been saying all day today.
I agree.
I don't think they'll listen to me, but what I would do is I would start Shohei in game 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'd start Yamamoto in game 2, have Snell on standby for game 3, and take every other starter and put him in the bullpen. Kershaw, Glasnow, Sheehan,
Sure.
Sasaki. That's your new bullpen.
Sure.
Because I don't think in good conscience you can continue to put these guys out there anymore.
It felt
I
like
think last night, you're a game and a half up on the Padres
Yeah.
with 5 to go.
Yeah.
You got to quit screwing around.
Yeah, I think last night it felt like we're going to do this one more time because Kershaw was down in the bullpen. It looked like he was getting ready to go in there. Your plan, John, I think is as good as any other plan they have.
Yeah, the thing is,
maybe what you do too is Greg's been pitching his piggyback plan.
Yes,
right. So do piggyback, and this is assuming they escape the wild card round. This is assuming you get into 5 and 6 game
and
series.
hopefully it's here and not in Chicago.
Right, and you can go in there and do piggyback game 1, piggyback game 2, piggyback game 3. Basically, punt on 4, 5, and 6,
Right. Yep.
and try to get all hands on deck for game 7. Literally all hands on deck, where you would have everybody but you have to win 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
You have to win
or
one,
at least win 1 and 2,
or 1 and 2,
and then you could recycle it.
You can
for 6 and
recycle it
7.
later, but you're going to have to almost just forfeit in a couple of these games where we're just not going to pitch any of these guys because they're unusable, and it's not like 1 or 2. It's all of them. It's crazy.
Do you even? At this point, do you even put Tanner Scott on the playoff roster?
I don't think anybody is for sure on or for sure off. They're what difference does it make? You have to pick. You have to put somebody. What difference is what? There's no difference between any of these guys.
I think we're moving toward. We're moving towards Shohei for 6 and Sheehan for 3, and don't diddle around with the bullpen.
Maybe. I'm here for that. The 6 guys that we've talked about, right?
Yeah.
The 6 starting pitchers. Throw Sasaki in there.
Yep.
I think he's a lock.
That gives you 7.
We're going to see him tonight.
I think he's a lock to make the team in October. And figure it out with those 7 guys. And whatever else in there, if you get a game that gets away from you, now get your starters out of there as quick as there and put those guys in there and let them take
No one's ever
drubbing.
had to do this before.
The Nationals,
I'm sure there's been
the
bad
Nationals
bullpens.
in 2019, if you go back and look at
They
it,
were pretty much all starters
they had
all
a
the time.
terrible bullpen, and they rolled with starters.
This many good starters.
And it worked. They
Not
had
this
very
many.
good not this many.
Not
Okay,
6.
that's what I
They
mean.
had
Rarely
like 4.
does anybody have this many good starters.
With this many good starters, you're going to do a piggyback situation. It's never happened before.
What's unique as far as my memory goes back is where usually you'll have good starting pitching or a good bullpen. Rarely do they come together, but usually there's 1 or 2 relievers you can say, okay, at least I got this guy. They have none.
Correct.
They have none
enough
of them.
starters where I think they might be able to get away with this because they're so good offensively, and they have Shohei, which is a huge weapon in the playoffs. Mesa's very down on their chances to win the World Series. He thinks he says he'd be surprised if they even make it. I'm not. I think I would still trap.
Yeah.
One team, you got to bet your house on it. You only get to pick one. Who are you taking?
I think today I would take the Phillies.
Me too.
I think I would take. I think I would take the Phillies
Dodgers.
for one reason, and it's because of the bullpen. Can they win a round doing it like this? Yeah. 2, maybe. To win 4 rounds with no bullpen is virtually impossible.
Even if you have no Zach Wheeler and no Trey Turner.
Yeah, because they can ham and egg it together, and they still have a lot of really good players.
They got Christopher Sanchez. I mean, it's not those guys are not the only guys they had. That's a very talented.
They're a
baseball
very good team. I think the Dodgers will survive a 3-game series, the wild card series, because they can just, to your point, John, just pitch all of their good guys.
Right.
But once you get beyond that and you're in a 5-game series, more challenging, and then a 7-game series, you're going to have to use your bullpen at some point, and that's the kiss of death.
Did you talk about how we got here with the bullpen?
Well, they tried.
Going all the way back to decisions made.
Oh, decisions made. I mean, this is.
You did that.
In the end,
they spent money on bullpen arms.
Which was dumb.
They just didn't work.
Collapsed.
Yeah.
This is the first time he's ever spent a bunch of money on a bullpen.
$111 million on those three guys.
It's ridiculous, and that doesn't mean you pitch
Who
them.
was
but
the
I mean,
third? Yates, Scott, and who?
Trinan.
Okay.
But you
can't pitch any of the three.
Yeah.
Look at the number of guys who moved at the trade. What would the Dodgers be with Duran or the
It
guy
doesn't even have to be
Mason
Duran.
Miller
It
or,
has to be somebody.
You'd be not fighting for your
life.
life
It has
now.
to be a warm body that is just mediocre.
Anybody but what you
But
have.
look at the guys that moved. David Bednar moved. A bunch of guys
And
moved.
the guy they did get can't stay
Where's
healthy.
Stu?
But we kept,
where's the? Yeah.
but
He's
we kept
unhealthy.
our Double-A shortstop.
I don't understand that.
Wow.
This goes back to your lines, John. I've heard you talk about this with the NBA all the time. Give me the proven commodity in the major leagues. What may happen later,
Right.
I don't
would
know.
take proven over unproven
No
every
question.
time.
Especially when you got a payroll like the Dodgers.
Yeah, I mean, why not be all in at
What
that
a
point?
bad team to
Hey,
suck for.
DeMarco, I wanted to
I'm
ask
serious.
you.
If you were going to suck, I don't want to suck for the Dodgers. I don't want to suck right now. I feel bad for those dudes.
Yeah,
that they can't figure it out.
So
That's
do
the
I,
worst
but-
thing in the
but
world.
If I'm running the team, if I'm in management, I can't put them out there anymore.
Yeah.
Right, you have no choice.
As
Yeah.
much as I like you guys, if you came in here for an entire 6 months and made no sense,
I wouldn't shower. I wouldn't eat with anybody. I'd be embarrassed. I'd go home.
Scott is. You can tell. You can see it on his face.
I'd get
It
right in
feels
the car
like
and
he's
go
broken.
home.
this isn't personal. I'm sure
No.
they're all great guys, but
No.
they can't get anybody out.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
What part of this is missing Will Smith? You know, last night, no, not at all. Last night, why did
minimal?
Why
Minimal.
did Tanner Scott throw 19 pitches and 16 of them were sliders? Do you think Will Smith would have broken that up a little bit so it wasn't so repetitive? Guys were just sitting sliding.
Okay, but okay. If it was just Mark Pryor doesn't know that, Dave Roberts doesn't know that,
Well,
Tanner
Roberts
Scott
seemed
doesn't know that.
surprised after the
Afterwards
game.
said, I don't know why he threw 16
Then
or 18
take
sliders.
a trip to the mound. Let's talk about after slider 8. Let's go out there and say, guys, what are we doing?
Right. Wanna go
It's
talk
not
to
like
him
you
either.
can't go out there. You could see. Did it not look like Dave Roberts wanted to throw up as he was watching that this was happening?
I wanted to throw up.
It was awful.
We were up 4-0. I was like, we're in trouble.
Well, the
Up
second.
4-0.
I'm getting
Up
10
4-0,
people I
we're in
haven't heard
trouble.
from in
They-
5 years saying, explain this Dodger bullpen to me.
Yeah.
I can explain it in one sentence. They don't have a bullpen.
Right. And
I
it's
think
too tight to mess around.
Yeah,
Because
It's-
there's a huge swing
The
between
good news is
3
that
at Dodger Stadium and 3 at Wrigley Field.
oh, it's totally different. And the good news is they do have that game in hand against the Padres. So
Right.
if it ends in a tie, they
True.
still win.
So
So
it's
it's
really 2.5.
really
It's 2.5.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, it's 2.5.
But you know they let the Diamondbacks into that hand.
They
Into
could've-
the
the
hen house
Diamondbacks were
last
done
night.
yesterday. They beat them last night. Diamondbacks are basically out.
Yeah.
Right.
They're
And
virtually.
now, what are they? One game out of the
they're
final?
right in the middle of
Yeah.
it. They're right in the middle of it.
Wait, hold on.
I want to ask DeMarco a question. Mr. NFL, like I say, he knows as much about the game, almost as much as me. Ryan Clark says Ashton Genty's a wash, a bust. You agree?
Did really already?
Yeah.
He said he
after
doesn't
3
ha-
games.
He said he doesn't have it.
What was the guy's name? Oh my God, the Alabama running back, Trent Richardson.
Right.
Right.
You're already hearing comparisons to him.
Really?
Yeah, you are. It just doesn't seem like he's got the burst, the quicks, the whatever. It's just not translating. But that could be just a function of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a guy that was that good in college is just all of a sudden forgot how to play football.
Yeah.
You
And
know what I
another
mean?
thing.
Yeah.
And another thing.
These guys were killing me earlier. I said that Dak Prescott's a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. They thought I was crazy.
I think he's around 15.
I don't think you're crazy.
Thank you. See, I told you.
No. I think that's
Well,
the worst
there's
move
more-
Jerry
there's more.
actually made because I don't think you're. We're all waiting for Jerry to sell the team or
That ain't happening.
not be a part of the Cowboys. I'm trying not to say the other thing.
Die.
Not be a part of the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the other
Till
thing.
the end.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I think you paid too much for Dak
But that's
Prescott.
not the point.
He's not top 10.
You don't think
There
so?
you go.
No.
He knows more than you know.
I don't know about
Yeah.
that.
I trust
He's very
DeMarco.
good.
Well,
He is. He's a guy that you would love to have if you don't have anyone.
Michael, would you put Dak Prescott ahead of your 2 favorite quarterbacks of all time, Tim Tebow and Vince Young?
There they go again.
Those are your favorites?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I
Oh,
just-
thank God.
He's a
Oh.
great talent evaluator, Mike.
Yes. I said,
he-
wasn't
he-
Vince Young good? He just
In
For a minute.
college.
there you go.
For a
He had
minute.
bad lifestyle choices.
First year in the pros, he was pretty good.
You know,
Did I
that's
tell you the
part
Jeff
of
Fisher
it.
story about that?
No.
About Vince and his struggles. This is funny about young quarterbacks. So Vince struggled with the verbiage. This is what I mean. You have to pare it down so he could spit it back or he would mess stuff up. So he messed up stuff so much he had the biggest wristband in NFL history.
Oh, wow.
And they had 3 different flaps, blue, green, and red. So this is his play call. Red, 1. Flip open red, read play 1, and he would mess that up. That's what I mean. So all that stuff you saw when he was tearing it up, that's just him being athletic. It's not a function of the offense. So he's really, really good, but as far as athlete-wise, but as quarterbacking goes, that ain't your guy, if that makes any sense.
Speaking of, I'll end with this. Speaking of having trouble with verbiage, Gary Vitti, the Laker trainer, told me a great story once. Remember Benoit Benjamin?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah.
So Benoit Benjamin is running down the court, and he gets hurt, and he's grabbing his knee, and the Lakers call timeout, and Vitti has to check with the head coach to see if he can go on the court. And so the coach goes, yeah, go check on him. So Vitti runs out to Benjamin. He's down on the floor, grasping his knee. And Vitti goes, where does it hurt?
No, he said, where did you get hurt?
Yeah, where did you get hurt? And Benjamin, while he's grabbing his knee, points to a spot like 12 feet away, goes, there, over there.
My God. You got to be specific.
Over there.
Yes.
Over there.
That's great.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Anything else, Base?
We had McVay on today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How's that?
We asked him about the Golden Bachelor. We had the Golden Bachelor on.
Oh, did you
He's
really?
a former Ram.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, it was actually really